close the door.
All right.
Kayce,
Brandon,
I am so full of hate.
I am pretty full of.
Shut up.
I'm pretty full of hate too.
I am so full of hate.
Can I please tell you something?
Please.
I was worried that I was going to have to fake my hate today because
Yeah.
I woke up in such a great mood. I don't know if you saw on my Instagram story, Katie actually texted me and said, wait, you're in too good of a mood. We need you to get pissed off about something. I fucking hate every single person I've seen today.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that could have gone wrong today in this building went fucking wrong, and I'm ready to hate.
Well, the good news is you're probably going to disappoint because you're an Aggie. You ready?
Let's not have fucking cowbells that hurt everybody's fucking head and pretend like they're so great.
We're recording. You already know.
Shut up, Jack.
No,
Seriously, shut up,
No. Hate
Jack.
Week is not about hating each other. That's not true at all. That's not what happened last week. Hate Week.
Au contraire, my king over there. You remember what happened at the end of Hate Week last year?
You said, yeah,
I went crazy on Brandon because I had had one too many Jameson shots, and
You drank during Hate Week?
yeah, you don't remember I had a bartender off screen handing me Jameson
that
shots.
happened a lot.
Yeah, quarantine, baby.
All right.
Find yourself a man who will feed you Jameson shots. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That doesn't sound like good advice
that
at all.
wasn't Hate Week. Wasn't with the man.
Oh, that's right. I had just gotten dumped.
Yeah, but there was a man at one point.
Many men have caused you hate weeks. But that particular week was not because of a man.
That particular week, I was in my girlfriend's apartment because I got removed from.
Because you were both tired of men.
No, because I could no longer stay with said man. Fuck 2020, okay? I don't want to talk about it anymore. Can we just hate in 2021? And I will say this. I'm not above taking shots during this podcast, even though we're at Barstool Sports headquarters.
Take whatever you need. You gonna take a shot at high noon?
No, I'm going to chug one.
Okay. That's how you open that box?
I think so.
How do you open
You
it?
must have. Were you an engineer at Texas A&M?
No, but it's the
It's
best
also called
engineering.
having long nails.
How the hell would
That's
you
the
open
thing
up
that I
fucking
hate.
box?
From the top?
Every school that
The
has
top?
an engineering school.
What, bitch?
Every school that has an engineering school, it has a great engineering school.
It
That's
does?
That's what.
It's one of the
every
top engineering schools
tell
in the
me-
country.
Tell me a school that every school is a
Well, you
top
know what? Some of
engineering
us went to
school.
a school that isn't just a parking lot like UConn, okay? Some of us went to a school
No.
where they teach things.
Hey,
This
Jack,
is-
why don't you fucking Google top
UConn
engineering programs
okay.
in the country? I guarantee
You know what?
A&M's
I'm
on it.
drinking one too. You know what? Nope, she's not. Boy.
Oh, that was a good catch
That
by
was
me.
a
We
good
got
catch.
it on camera.
But make sure though it's going to be shaken.
Oh yeah.
They-
but
these-
even
these-
if
these
he
things-
probably shook it up. Probably the explode in my face. That'd be
we
funny.
could refrigerate this.
I watched the Curb Your Enthusiasm episode with Michael J. Fox when he was shaking the cans for Larry David. So funny.
You know what? Introduce the show with the high noon right now. We're drinking high noon for people that are listening.
You know what?
You could watch us.
What if I introduced the show? What if I did
This-
this job and you did that job?
Okay,
You know
okay,
what?
okay.
Earlier, Tech Guy Andrew was walking around. We didn't have any cameras on us. We weren't recording, and he was like, "What's happening right now should be recorded because this is like a dysfunctional family." I was like, "People that listen to this podcast don't understand how truly dysfunctional we actually are.
Well,
Like this isn't manufactured."
speaking of dysfunctional, we're supposed to record at 4:00 on Tuesday. Jack got us in here at 4:46.
It was not just Jack. You guys are meandering around too.
Also, sometimes we just got to remind
We
you.
were sitting in that studio waiting.
At 4 o'clock, I came here. I went to go.
I
get
had
food.
to
was
pee.
set
I have
up
a
in
very
here.
active bladder.
But nothing was set up yet,
No,
right?
wait.
Jack was just fixing the camera like
I have
5
a very
minutes
active
ago.
bladder.
Hey, you want to know something?
More than anything.
That was intentional. You want to know why?
Oh, to
To
get them
drive up
heated
the
up.
hate?
To drive you mad. Get you mad.
I don't
Well,
know
all
if
I
I
had to do
believe
was
it,
look
but
at
I
you.
mean,
I
have
know,
to worry with it.
but that added another layer.
The second annual Hate Week.
All right.
You're talking
Hey.
too much.
I am in number 10. Okay, number 11, Texas A&M.
Yeah, fuck you, Jack. I told you. 11's out of all the schools in the country. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Not top 10.
Where's Mississippi State on that list?
3,
You don't have one.
5. Engineering school? Shit.
Well, it's not above A&M, or he would have said that.
He went to UConn. He can't read the list. All right. Y'all ready?
Can I chug this yet?
You could have chugged it 2 minutes ago.
I can't do it like Dana, but, I'll try.
Oh, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Oh, you are chugging it. Oh,
Man.
wow.
Mississippi State just isn't on this list.
I'll kick you in the face.
Should I go get another
Kayce's
box of
chugging.
bleach?
Been a long day, Kayce. You ready to do the show?
It's gone.
Man.
Well, let's do the show. I'm ready.
Yeah, we're recording.
Why are you wearing headphones today?
I was just making sure that everything was recording.
Katie just whispered this is going to be a good one.
Do you also have news and shit?
There really is no news. But
Did you get the
Who needs
thing
news
I
on
told you to
fucking
get?
Hate Week?
huh?
Did you get the DM?
Yes, I have that.
Okay.
I have the Tinder one.
There's one from a listener. A roughneck included he found a very funny scouting report. This one's one of the funniest ones I've ever read.
Hi. What? Do you just have indigestion?
No.
Maybe.
What, you
Are
chugged?
you okay?
She chugged a
don't
warm
know.
high noon right before we started.
I will say, like, they're so carbonated in a good way.
Yeah.
They're not easy to chug.
Hi. This is Unnecessary Roughness, Barstool's college football podcast, and wait for it. Welcome to dun 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 dun. Tell them.
The second annual Hate Week.
Hate Week has arrived. A lot of you expressed disappointment with Hate Months because you're all a bunch of stupid bitches. But this is, in fact, well, I'm hating on everybody.
No, people did?
Yeah, they were like, oh, Hate Month hasn't lived up. They're not hating enough.
Oh, fuck you. You
It's-
listen. Pay attention one time. We said that the last week in May is Hate Week.
Hate Week. Jack, make sure I get it right. In college football, hope is the most valuable commodity, but hate is the most abundant.
Beautiful.
College football is not built on student athletes. It's not built on fan bases. It is not built on stadiums. It's not built on coaches. It's not built on wins. It's not built on losses. It's built on hate.
Hate.
It's built on what? What?
You fucked it up.
I didn't.
No, I didn't.
No,
How to fuck it up?
you did
Say
it.
it again.
You did it.
Hate.
No, you said the quote right.
Yeah.
He did.
I said it right.
Say it again.
Hope is the most. Hold on. Hope is the most valuable currency in college football, but hate is the most abundant.
Yeah.
The most valuable currency in college football is hope, but the most abundant is hate.
That's
That's
how
the
you
same
put
thing.
it.
I mean,
That's
Jack,
how you
that's the
put
same thing.
Just the placing of the sentences.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Jack, that
He's intentionally being a dick today.
he's just being an anal asshole.
He is being a dick, and it's fine.
Isn't an anal asshole
An asshole. Yeah.
Double entendre.
Yeah, that.
Right.
No,
oxymoron? No.
no,
No.
Same, what's
not
the
a double
thing?
entendre.
Redundant.
It'd be redundant. It's redundant. We got there.
Double asshole. That's what it is.
He is though. He's perfect. Although he was very nice to me earlier today, so I don't know if that was part of his trick or he forgot it was hate day or not.
I was just hoping you were okay.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's because you heard me screaming at everyone in the office.
It was a lot.
You did plug into some good hate today.
I've been screaming at Blattman.
Mhm.
I've been screaming at Jeff DeLoe. I've been screaming
The
at Logan.
most non-scream at
Oh,
guys in
no,
the
no,
company.
no.
Well, Blattman, I can see you screaming
I
at him.
mean,
You
screaming
can't
at-
scream at Jeff DeLoe.
I absolutely can because he's being an asshole too. But Blattman, just from the clouds, and just fucking screaming. He said some mean things about A&M, and that's why I got mad.
Oh, did he really?
He went to Arizona. What the hell can he say?
Yes, exactly my point. He said some mean things because I rehashed to him a very loud screaming argument that one Dave Portnoy and I got into.
I love Blattman. You're not going to turn me into
I-
Blattman.
no, I love
know he
Blattman.
looks like a human penis. I love him.
No, he does not. I love Blattman, but here's the thing.
Last time you saw a penis.
I mean, are you really gonna ask me that right now?
Okay.
So Dave and I had a very public argument about where we're doing the live college football shows because I said to him that while I love going back to College Station and I love going to A&M, that I would rather do that with Unnecessary Roughness because it's a more intimate setting where bringing the college football show just turns into a pain in the ass because everyone and their fucking
It's
mom
a huge event.
is like, oh, can I come meet Dave? Oh, can I meet Big Cat? It's like not about college football anymore. But he kept being like, well, I don't want to go to College Station either. And I was like, Dave, then we're on the same page. Like Brandon and I will just do it. So I was rehashing the argument to Blattman this morning. First thing when I get in. And he was like, yeah, who the fuck wants to go to College Station? I was like, excuse me, sir. I didn't say I didn't want to go to College Station ever. I said I didn't want to take the live show there. I said rather Unnecessary unnecessary. Roughness do a live show there, and he just shit all over College Station as if it was like the worst place on the planet.
He went to school in Tucson.
I honestly
the
hate
Breaking
this
Bad
entire
of
fucking
cities.
company.
You hate the what?
This whole company.
I hate him with you.
I mean, I truly today,
But
like Jeff
we're
Lowe and
gonna
I
go-
are in a fight. Like, I was yelling at Logan and Brandon Content Rob for a little bit. And again, it's not manufactured. Today just happened to be. And I was in such a good mood when I woke up. Katie can attest. I was so happy. I got petty shit in the works. Everything is great.
Petty shit in the works?
Oh, it's
It's
fantastic.
I can't ruin it because if I say it here, then it'll like ruin it for future content.
Yeah, it's petty shit.
But
too.
let me tell you something.
It's amazing.
It's
I'm so
amazing.
proud.
Okay.
Oh my
You'll
God.
tell me
And,
afterwards?
and I'll tell you afterwards. And not only, I'll even put like a little sprinkle in right now. You remember why Hate Week happened last year?
Yeah.
You do, because you had to like come pick me up.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna be super petty in that department
Oh, I see.
in an upcoming situation.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
It's I'm so proud.
Katie
of her.
was
It's-
so proud.
But we
It's
are
phenomenal.
going to take a trip to College Station
yes,
this year.
yes, I
we
want.
gotta get our this week before this week ends. We will have our college football tour of the summer planned
Well,
out.
because the next 2 episodes I won't be here
I
because
know.
I'll be on the high
me
noon.
and,
Yeah, we
me
need
and
to go
Katie
meet
are
them.
going to sit down tomorrow. Me, Katie, and Jack are going to sit down tomorrow. If you're here, you do it too.
We should do I'll be here, but we should do A&M Alabama.
Yeah, we're going to go to College Station for a game. Yeah,
A&M Alabama.
doesn't matter which one.
We should do that A&M Alabama
Okay, well I guess we're doing AM Alabama.
because I think that's the one weekend. Hold on, let me look.
I sent a list of Blattman of all the games that we should be going to.
Well,
And
yep, that's the game we should do because this specific date, I'm pretty sure Blattman has an obligation. We can't do the college football show on the road.
Okay,
He's
good.
probably gonna be very mad at me for airing that out, but
Okay, well, I don't care. What's wrong with your face?
I mean,
no, I think
the
he's.
produ-
I think.
like the,
I think it's. just, I
the
think
only person in the world who dictates when you can and can't do the
Is me. Thank you.
is
me.
probably
Me.
Kayce and Dave, and then
Well, that's two
thank
people.
you.
and
Thank
then
you.
The two
you
biggest divas on the
would,
show.
Without like, I don't think Blattman gets to dictate when they go.
I think
No,
it's
it
like.
doesn't.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing though. That's when we should go to College Station because that game, A&M, Alabama at A&M, it'll definitely be a night game or. Wait,
No, it'll be 2:30
it'll be. Yeah,
CBS
I'm about to
game.
say it'll
Yeah.
be the CBS game, but I'll take you to the best tailgate on the planet. It's all my friends from
You're
college.
taking me to Starkville while we're at College
Okay.
Station?
It's fucking Hate Week. We're not supposed to be talking about teams we like. I do realize I'm wearing A&M during Hate Week,
I'm wearing.
but I needed
I'm just
something
wearing a
close to
random
my
shirt.
heart while I hate.
I have an NC State shirt on my desk.
I'm just
This
wearing.
is the thing. I'm wearing this because it's
Well,
like
I'm not wearing this
it's-
because I hate them.
No, I'm not wearing that. Well, this is
wearing
my
this 'cause I hate
anxiety
their
blanket.
rivals.
Like I hate everybody, but this is my anxiety blanket that keeps me safe.
All right.
Fuck.
Y'all ready to get into some news? Something had to happen.
Tebow,
You know what? I'm gonna hate on something with him.
He's thick.
thick boy.
He is a thick boy, but he's always kind of had the potential to be a thick boy, but he's like thick in a good way. All these people that are losing their minds about Tim Tebow being back on the field, who cares?
I
Who-
think that's just your Facebook crowd. I don't think that's actual.
No,
people.
like, and the media is losing its mind over, like, he gets another chance. Like, the locker room is split in half. Like, who cares? If he makes a team, he makes the team. If he doesn't, he doesn't. He is a distraction from Trevor Lawrence. He is a distraction from Urban Meyer right now. I actually think it's a really good play for the Jacksonville media, or for the Jacksonville team, because now it's like, what's Tebow going to do? If you're actually butthurt that Tim Tebow is getting a shot to play tight end in the NFL, you are just an asshole. You're an asshole. Who cares?
Saying he looks fat or
Thick.
No,
is
he looks thick with two
insane.
C's.
No, I know,
Thick is
but
different than
people,
fat.
but people like were saying like,
I mean, that's not fat at all.
He's like
No, thick boy.
huge. Like he's like he could pick you up and eat you big. Like not like he's fat.
Hold
I
on.
heard some people calling him fat.
We need to talk real quick. You need to craft a tweet right now to get hate from the Roughnecks for the end of the show.
Okay, cool.
We need to share your
Like
hate.
the hardest
however-
hate ever.
No, share your hate. Share your hate
He-
about college football for your rival, for your.
Wait. Heat hate. We
Huh?
need like the hottest hate.
Give us your hottest hate.
Yeah. Like the hottest hate you have.
You're loathing.
What do you
Figure it out.
loathe?
You got it.
Yeah, I got it right now. I'll tweet it out right now.
No,
I mean,
no.
you're moderately good at this job. You can probably figure it out.
I can. Yeah.
No,
No,
raw.
that was too nice for hate week.
I mean, you're functional.
Yeah,
Why don't you
functional.
just
You
do it?
get the job done.
Right.
Make it as hateful as you can.
I mean, I'd say I'd replace you with Katie, but she stinks too.
Yeah.
Oh, so nice.
No, she doesn't.
No, of course she.
You know. Can
Too
I?
nice. I'm too mean.
That was a joke.
No, I know, but I will say.
Can I text out the Blattman line? I want to tweet it out.
What'd you say?
Oh, he looked like a penis.
No. I don't think he would take that well out of context.
Yeah, no, he
knows I'm joking, though.
He needs to listen to the podcast in order to really understand.
I mean, penises are a vital part of life.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. Never mind. I'll ask you off air.
What about penises?
Yeah, no, there was a whole debate in the gambling cave for one of the Chicklet streams, but it doesn't we'll get to it after. There's no reason to talk about it on this podcast.
You
Let's
can't.
put a pin in that.
Yeah.
We'll get to the penises later.
Ryan Whitney and Biz brought it up.
Go back to the hate week thing. I'm gonna take a photo of them for the tweet.
We're posing for the photo.
Okay, thank you.
Should I not do both drinking and middle finger?
No, I think that was perfect.
It works.
Okay.
I think that was perfect.
It's a real classy thing I'm doing there.
I mean, what's now?
See me rolling.
We hate it.
No.
Uh-oh, we have to
You
retake it?
What?
No,
They're
don't-
not good
don't
enough.
be
It's not
singing
gonna get.
songs.
It's not gonna get picked up on the YouTube.
You'd be surprised.
We don't sound good enough, Jack.
I do what I want.
You
Shots
got
on
some
that.
bad.
I do what I want.
You guys sang a song and it got picked up. You sang "Power" and
It got picked up?
during it,
what?
you were saying no, Jack. It's just an instrumental, and I was like, no. You got to turn it off. You got to turn it off.
I do what I want.
And then
they
you
played
kept
it.
playing, and you were like, no, it was fine with.
And we got in trouble?
No, we're not in trouble. I'm just saying it gets picked up.
We got tagged?
But it was playing. It wasn't the song. They didn't sing it.
Do
What I want.
what I want.
Okay, well, when
Within the guidelines of
we
YouTube.
get sued, I'll make sure to let them know.
By the way, speaking of hate,
Mm-hmm.
Brayden, you had some hate thrown at you this week
From where?
from our coworker.
First of all, individually, I was the strongest player in that trivia game. I don't care whose team won.
Oh, I don't even care about trivia.
Oh,
It's
what?
more about what that trivia contest birthed.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ben Mintz has been throwing a lot of insults your way.
I mean, yeah, of course he's throwing insults my way. Why wouldn't he? I'm Brandon fucking Walker. He's trying to become a tenth of what I am. Of course he's trying to get things.
At no point it got under your skin.
Why would it? I'm Brandon fucking Walker.
They're sending him back down south. They're just like, get out of here.
Yeah, but I mean, just like the Ole Miss thing and
Who cares about that state?
They
Or
won the
that,
home game last year. We're gonna win the home game this year.
I was just checking on you. I realized, I was out yesterday because I had the shot and it made me really sick, and so I was really tuned in to social media, and I saw that he was throwing around a lot of insults, and I was just checking on my friend.
No, you liked that he was taking shots at me.
No, I don't. I'm
you
always
and
on
Katie
your side.
texted together
It
like little
fuels
girl.
the fire.
Yeah, look at
Bayou
you.
Ben.
Yeah,
Fuels
no.
the fire.
I mean, the fact that Dave named him Bayou Ben is very funny. But no, I'm always on your side. You know that.
Are you?
With that, absolutely.
Hey, a couple shout outs before we get going. We're gonna do your hate at the end of the show. We'll do our hate in just a minute.
Go retweet it.
Go retweet it. Oh,
No, me and you.
I
go
thought I was
retweet it,
talking
yeah.
to them.
Every time I open my phone, I get
I've
turned on.
got
right
to
now.
give a shout out to our girl Paige Browning. Our girl Paige Browning, who I guess went to Nashville and hooked up with another. Well, not hooked up in that way, but
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it
saying.
didn't-
You know what I'm saying. Come on.
Yes. So she actually DM'd me before they went to Nashville, and she said, "I know you're not a fan of that place," which I'm not, but whatever. She was like, "But we're gonna
How
do."
could you not be a fan of Nashville?
Oh, I love Nashville. I hate people that live there.
Okay.
But she said that she was like, "Thank you so much for having the Unnecessary Roughness Facebook group," because I guess like a lot of them met up, and she sent me a bunch of videos of them like chugging High Noon. And so apparently not only have we set up kind of like a dating world with Unnecessary Roughness, now like friends are getting together and meeting up in random cities because of it.
I love it.
And I feel bad. I can't remember the girl. Can you look up what the girl's name was that was with Paige?
Yeah.
Also very hot.
Mm-hmm. She had a Hage something. Her last name had a. I can't remember.
Very hot.
I think her
I
name's
mean,
Ann or
shout
something.
them out.
Yeah, she's not one that we've interacted with very
Well, maybe
much.
I feel
She
like they're
doesn't tweet at us. I
yeah,
don't think.
and like Paige caught fire. I can't remember exactly how that happened. Anne Hey Jack. I'm gonna say that
No,
wrong.
she says it in her bio. In her
Hajik?
bio,
Hey,
it
Jack?
says how to.
Hey Jack. Yeah, it's pronounced
yeah,
Hey
she
Jack.
said-
Okay.
Yeah, that's her bio.
Oh, hey, Jack.
She's Michigan State.
Hey Jack.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jack.
No, yeah. Hey Jack.
Annie
for
Hey
telling me.
Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Annie, not Ann.
Yeah, it's Annie. So Paige said,
Annie
"Thanks
Hayjack
unnecessary
is a
roughness.
badass
It is a
name.
badass
That's
name
a good name.
for creating
That
a family
sounds
of people who
that
love
sounds
college
like
football."
A singer
figure
that
skater?
does like rock and roll,
Okay.
like a Joan Jett type. Annie Hayjack.
It does. It sounds pretty great.
Yeah.
She said, meeting Annie Hayjack, who also works in healthcare, can tear up the dance floor and roast people with me, was the best surprise of my weekend. Thank you, Kayce and Brandon, for creating this friendship.
More
Bringing people together.
More so me, probably.
No, well, you always talk bad about Paige.
I am Mr. Page.
You denounced her.
I've never denounced Paige in my life.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. You're
I
such a
simply
fucking liar, dude.
denounced her because she didn't pledge her undying allegiance to me. That's all.
She just is. She's now spreading
That's
the
fair.
word.
No.
She's spreading the word
You
of the
have
podcast
a choice
across
as
the
a
country.
roughneck. You have a choice as a roughneck. Be a fan of the show and follow along with the show, or fall down on your knees and tell me I'm the heart and soul of the podcast.
No, that is not
level
true.
one.
Like,
Level
stop
one
being-
is fine. Level one is fine, where you can be a fan of the
you
show.
know what? This is where I get mad
level
at you.
two.
No, this is where I get mad at you because you say this and I know that you don't actually believe it, but you have your legion of fans that actually do believe it, and then you know what they end up doing? Making fun of me. You don't, and then you get mad when people make fun of me. You white knight for me. So what you do is you're like, hey, I'm better than
I'm
Kayce,
creating my own scenario where I can come in and save you.
but you don't always come in and save me.
Okay, but I do appreciate that little personal thing where you acted like I don't believe I'm the heart and soul, because I 100% believe I'm the heart and soul of Kayce, I don't believe I'm the heart and soul of Unnecessary Roughness. Whenever I get on a mic at any show in Barstool, I think, all right, heart and soul's here. So
I will say, for the college football show, you always are first to the set, and you always sit there and pump yourself up.
I do.
And
Yeah.
You do.
strip half the time too.
Oh yeah, you're
I've
always
never
naked.
stripped at the college football
Oh
show.
my
Sir,
God.
I stripped at the college football show.
Sir,
You're
you take
topless
off your
half the
shirt
time.
every single time.
By the way, I do not want the college football show to go to Oxford this year. However,
I put a few games on there on the list. Whoops.
not Oxford.
Maybe.
Okay, well.
There's a good. No, there's a
Hope
hate
you
game.
enjoy working on this league from now on. I'm sure you'll have a good time.
It's a Liberty Ole Miss game potentially.
That would
It's a
actually be
hate
really
game for
fucking
you.
funny.
we should go there. Unnecessary Roughness. Just
Liberty at Ole Miss.
show up. But I don't want to go there. But if we were to go there for the college football show, I do have strategies planned out.
Of course you do. I would be upset if you didn't.
And I would need security to get in and, more importantly,
Oh, no.
out.
Well, we always
I think
have
they'd let
security.
I think they'd let me in, but once I say what I'm going to say, I think
No. We always have security, but we would need you to have more security. Yes.
Well, now it's Ole Miss fans. We're not going to need that much security. We're
No,
going to need like a 4-year-old with a wiffle ball bat. It'll be fine.
It's kind of, so like when we go to Wisconsin.
I
And
mean, I
Dave
could walk
is there,
through.
No one cares.
I could walk through
Like,
Ole Miss's
no,
defense
excuse
and
me.
not get hit.
Everyone cares. I'm saying like
Week 10.
Week 10.
Hypothetically.
People don't hate when like Dave is in Madison or in Columbus because they love Dave. Like they hate Michigan, but they love Dave. You know, same thing with Dan. Like if Dan goes to other Big Ten schools, it's like, oh, well, we hate him because he likes Wisconsin, but we love Big Cat. The problem with you is that you go to Ole Miss and they not only hate you, they hate Mississippi State and they hate that you love hating on Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
So like you wouldn't have the celebrity factor like the other two have.
Plus, they hate I'm successful and better than them, and they're all living off Diddy's inheritance. So fuck them.
Yep.
Y'all ready to hate?
I'm ready to hate.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, I got a couple numbers on the Barstool Sportsbook app. We've got team totals. They went up today. By the way, have you checked the old Barnes and Noble for the Athlon today? It's supposed to come out
I
the 25th.
did yesterday, and they haven't
Nope,
done
it's come
it.
out the 25th. Today's the 25th, so they wouldn't have come out on the 24th. They would have come out on the 25th.
Let her pull up the Barstool Sportsbook odds so we can talk
Also,
about those.
isn't this like on the screen right now as she's
we
showing everyone her
can
emails?
post edit that.
No, it's
Okay.
fine.
So I'd rather we didn't. So yeah, go to college football
No, I
and then
wasn't saying
futures.
what-
Yeah, if you emailed to the indie party, that was me receiving it. So thank you for all your emails.
Okay, so we have all the futures on the we all have all the team totals now on the Barstool Sportsbook app. So
Yeah, you want to go conference by conference quick?
I just had 4 that I wrote down. And we'll go over them next week. I think more in detail. Me and you. It'll give us something to do.
Oh, they kicked you off the show apparently.
No. She'll be here.
She'll be there.
Yeah, she'll just be doing this stuff.
Yep.
She won't be participating in the conversation. I mean, she's still a woman.
I'm so confused.
Oklahoma minus 335 to win the Big. Oh,
Sorry.
to reach the Big 12.
I mean, it's not. I mean, when we need a delicious sandwich, we'll ask her.
Under.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So
By the way,
Are you in college
Pro
football or
Football
this one?
Pro Football Focus ranked UConn
Oh.
101st today out of 130 teams, one spot ahead of Syracuse.
By the way,
Folks, we're coming
if-
back.
if a person, a casual, chose today to listen to their first unnecessary roughness, they think we're the biggest dickheads in the world.
Oh yeah, okay. I would like to put out a PSA. I will put a PSA out on the YouTube channel when we start this. This is hate week. This is hate week. We don't usually speak to each other this way.
Well, I mean,
But here's the thing: is that it's the off season. When we started this podcast, and this is not me being an egotistical maniac. This is true. It was so successful in the season. Dave made the decision, like, hey, you guys should do this in the off season. And then we saw in the off season last year that not only was it successful, it grew because people were like, oh, like we need our college football tickled a little bit. And so you didn't even see the hand motion.
no, I didn't. Wow.
But
I almost turned my head and coughed.
If you are listening to this, and what I'm worried about right now is that because I have seen people talking about like, oh, I stopped listening a while back. Like, should I keep listening? Like, yeah, it's our favorite. This is supposed to be.
People are loud as fuck.
Big cat. That was Big Cat. Just
Oh,
loud.
it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. He can say whatever he wants. Yes, no, every May, like 25th, 26th, 27th in that range will sound like this.
Yeah.
In perpetuity.
It's really weird. It's the last show before Memorial Day. It's almost like, but it's the last show before summer,
We can call a spade here. I got dumped last year around
Correct,
this time. I was very angry.
Which no, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I mean, that wasn't the only show you got dumped on last year. There were 4 or
definitely.
5.
No, I did the breaking up with on a lot. This one specifically, it was tough. Yeah, so I drank a lot and we hated a lot, and here we are, a year later. I'm over it.
But we came up with Hate Week right before, like.
I'll tell you when we came up with Hate Week.
Coincided with.
No, Jack. You want me to take you down a timeline? The week before.
She's womansplaining to you.
No, the week
No,
before.
this is good. Take me down the timeline.
I was on a happy week. I was on a vacation.
Yes, I remember. The stiff arm. The guy doing the stiff arm in the streets.
No, different vacation. Same guy, different vacation. And we
know about the guy.
Yes.
Stiff arm.
Yes.
Katie didn't. She never listened to us before.
Yeah, that's fine.
When
he had the A&M. Yeah. But the week before, so like a year ago last week, I was on a nice vacation, and we started talking on the podcast at some point, and Brandon was like, what we should do? We should hate next week. So he did put it out in the universe, and then between that day and hate day, I also got dumped.
Okay.
Blindsided, I must add.
I mean, yeah.
Good football reference.
Stupid movie.
Fuck you.
It is.
It's an awful movie.
And it's not true.
It's not
It's
even
a
a little
good
bit true.
movie.
It's
It's
stinks.
fake.
It's fictional.
It's bullshit.
A
It's the
little bit.
worst.
Sandra
It's the
Bullock
worst
is
sports movie of all time.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock won an Academy Award
Where's
for
the
it.
What's
Crazy.
time?
I never had one of
feel-good
these.
story.
What's that? A bed?
It's
you.
It's a feel-good story.
Where's he been for the past 15?
Yeah, the guy had
Get out of here.
guy had 6 brothers and sisters that
outta
didn't
here.
get to go live with a bunch of rich white people. No, why? Because they weren't 5-star recruits.
Get out of here. It's a good movie.
On the bar, shit. Kayce, on this, the grandest of weeks and the best of shows,
Oh, the best.
I just want to stop for a minute and congratulate you.
Oh.
I do. Because I want to congratulate you for sharing the screen with somebody who has lost 20 pounds, who has changed his life for the better, who has a haircut that makes him look like a grown man, who has the beard of a Greek god. I want to congratulate you for working alongside someone so dashing.
I appreciate that. And you know what? I'm not going to hate on that take, although it is hate week, because I'm glad Fleischman changed your life. Because when I first started this podcast with you, you didn't look the way that you do right now.
So you know what my hair used to look like.
Shit.
You know what it was. It wasn't the look I wanted to be going for. I didn't know what I wanted, so I went to Erica Fleischman at Fleischman's Salon, and they changed that. She had an idea what it should look like. I'm actually going there, as you're listening to this, I'm going to Fleischman today to get my hair touched up. So she got me to grow out my hair, understand it better. She taught me how to treat it. She gave me products to treat it right. She gave me conditioner, shampoo.
Vitamins.
Vitamins.
Ooh, they taste good.
I have the paste. I have the sea salt water spray. I have everything to take care of it. They have everything you need, nothing you don't. You can get the essentials in the We've Got You Covered kit, which I can't believe I'm saying this, but I can't live without it at this point. I eat their hair vitamin gummy to keep my hair healthy, and they have definitely made a difference in the way my hair feels and looks.
I will say this, and I know it's a men's salon in New York, so if you live in the New York area, you should go. But the products can be used for women too. I use the vitamins every single day, and we know how much I love the sea salt spray. It's the easiest thing in the world. Girls, you don't even have to blow dry your hair. You just spray it in, scrunch it up. Fantastic surf hair.
The shampoo and conditioner smells amazing, keeps my hair clean and soft,
Sure
and I
does.
use the Day at the Beach sea salt spray to give it grit and hold. It helps me when I'm getting ready. I also love the hair paste to keep it back off my face or from parting down the center. It's fantastic. Fleischmann turned me into a hair guy. It's weird. I can't believe it, but they did it.
New York Brandon Walker has had a big time glow up, and I would make the argument that the glow up came after you went and visited her.
I don't think that's arguable. I think that's
it's-
obvious.
You
Yes.
you had to get the new hairstyle in order to upgrade everything else.
Everything else
Shout out
followed.
Erica
Go to
Fleischman.
FleischmannSalon.com. Use promo code Walker. That's my name.
Sure is.
Go to use promo code Walker at FleischmannSalon.com. Fleischmann spelled FleischmanSalon salon.com. 20% off all Fleischmann
What?
Salon products with promo code Walker. If you order one of the bundles, which conveniently have everything you'll need, you'll get an extra 15% off.
I mean, that's 35%, right? Am I good at math?
Very good at math.
Look at that.
Must have graduated with honors at A&M.
No, I just graduated from one of the best schools in the country.
I even heard from young females that you look great.
Like my sister,
so,
yeah.
her sister.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
I've
No,
heard
you
from
look
other
you look
females.
fantastic.
You know,
And
I didn't wanna make
a good head of hair
I
changes the
sent
game.
I
A
sent
good
the
beard
video-
changes the
I
game.
sent the video of the. I sent the video. We're doing an ad right now.
We're in the middle of working.
I sent the video to Fleisch of you with Minch yesterday, and somebody said to myself, or somebody said to me, that wow, Brandon looks amazing. And it was a female.
I don't want to make it weird at all, but there was in our Unnecessary Roughness group text, there was a girl that was like, wow, Brandon really looks good. He's working out and he's got his hair. Remember that?
Oh yes, I
Yeah.
do that. I think that was this morning.
It was this morning. It's like first thing this morning.
That was crazy.
Wait,
and
where?
shout
On
out to her.
Facebook?
It was really nice.
No. Remember when Katie sent the message about how...
My bad. Fleischman Salon, go visit him.
Yeah, shout out Fleisch.
On the Barstool Sportsbook app, I have 4 totals that jumped out to me. They were Georgia over 10.5 wins. The East will be down this year. The East will not be good. They open with Clemson. Even if they lose to Clemson, they're going to be 11-1 in the regular season.
Oh wow.
I think they're going to beat Clemson and go 12-0. What? What was that face?
No, they just. I agree with you. I think that's a good bet. It seems like
do
they
I have
a-
to do this again? Florida lost Kyle Trask, lost everything. Done. Kentucky
I mean,
done.
they lost to South Carolina.
South Carolina done.
but
Vanderbilt
they lost
terrible.
to a bad South Carolina.
2 years
team.
ago they did. Yes, South Carolina bad, Kentucky bad, Vandy bad, Mizzou bad. I have to keep going. They're all bad. They're the only decent team in the division.
Okay.
Florida will be decent because Dan Mullen doesn't go to bad, but they won't be as good as they were.
Who did they lose to last year outside of Bama? Was it just Bama?
They lost to Florida and
Florida
Bama.
and Bama.
They lost
Okay.
to Bama
Those
and
are
Florida.
two good losses.
Yeah, and plus it was with that terrible quarterback starting.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm sorry.
Don't want
Can
this
you
math.
just hold on.
Yeah, she just left.
She just Stetson Bennett was his name. Mathis and then Stetson
Oh,
Bennett.
okay, yes.
Casey just left. Casey just stood up and
without
walked out.
her phone too, which means like
She's probably more high noon.
high noon or
There's
she has to
high
go to
noon
the
right in front of
bathroom?
her.
Peach. That's not peach. That's grapefruit.
She just left it.
Anyways.
Now we can hear everybody out there because
Yeah,
Casey just
no,
left the
this
door
is
open.
great. Well, I love when stuff like this happens.
All right.
All right,
you,
give me a year now. Give me a second one.
Maryland over 5.5. Recruited at a high
Interesting.
level. Loxley going into year 3. I think they'll be better. And they have some toss-up games at home, like Indiana, who's a fraud, Minnesota. So they've got winnable games. I think Maryland over 5.5. Florida under 9. This one's iffy, but I do think they got a pretty tough schedule, and I don't think they got enough to win to
All
go
right, well,
better than 9
who's
and 3.
there out of conference?
Of course, Florida State. Give me Florida schedule real quick.
Let's just look at their schedule until Casey gets back.
Not Florida 2021 shark attacks. Not Florida,
Florida
shooting.
2021.
Schedule.
I'm working on it.
All right, Florida Atlantic win.
FAU.
South Florida win. They got Alabama at home, lost. They got Tennessee. That's a win, so I'm at 3
Kentucky
wins.
on the road.
Kentucky, probably a toss-up. I'll give them a win. Let's say 4. Vanderbilt's 5. At LSU, probably a loss. Georgia, probably a loss. At South Carolina, yeah, I can get to. And at Missouri is tough. So I don't think they go over 9. Florida under 9. And then Virginia Tech under 7. I think Fuente has just been proven a fraud. I don't think they win 7 games. I think this is his last year in Virginia. Texas A&M, it's 9.5 on ours?
Yes, you're the most
Wow.
bullish guy on Texas A&M.
Am I?
You are.
Well, I
think they're the 15th best team in the country.
I think they lose to Alabama for sure.
What about
so
in the
that-
West?
I think they're second in the West for sure. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So
I think
that
the
so then
SEC
they'll
is
win
down
10
here.
I think the
games.
SEC is
SEC.
going to be down.
Oh yeah, the
Kind of
SEC is
bad
definitely
year
going to be down.
But if this quarterback turns out to be good, it could change everything.
We don't even know which one it is. Is it Haynes King? Is it the other boy?
I think it's going to be Haynes King.
Haynes King is good.
That's
I think.
such an Ole Miss name.
Yep.
Can you root for a guy named Haynes King?
Yeah, if he
Agreed.
plays,
I
if
hate
he
last
plays in
names as
these
first
colors.
names. Oh, that's all you're about? Just the colors?
Those are new, right?
I'm colorblind.
Didn't they just
Yeah,
make
well,
these?
they just released them to the public. I've had it for a long
You've
time.
had it for a while, but they
Yes.
released it. It was a big deal when they released it.
Yeah, but I've had it for a long
I
time.
don't have one of these. For state, we get the same shit.
I know, not as good as this. Cause
No,
we're
we
better than
absolutely get this. Adidas makes the exact
you.
same
Have
stuff.
you have a Mississippi State one of this?
I'm saying, how come I don't have one?
because
Adidas.
they haven't made them for
Yes.
you guys.
Adidas makes the exact same
No.
things for us.
Guarantee
No,
these
this
are like
one's
these
like
are
very
yes.
special.
What do you know?
Yes, because it's all over
They
Twitter.
tweeted it out, and it was all over Twitter. Texas A&M fans were.
I'll bet you $200 right now I can come up with this in give me 2 weeks. I'll have it on the show.
2 weeks.
Give me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'll wear this on the show.
Yeah, I could get Quakes to make that for me.
No.
by the end of
I will
today.
have this in Mississippi State.
They don't make it.
I'm telling you, it'll happen.
Oh,
well, yeah, because you
custom
can
make it.
custom make it.
What are you hollering about?
So you'll custom make it.
Right,
I'm
you'll
not gonna custom make it.
They don't sell these for you.
Ain't gotta sell them. All right. They just started selling those to the public. You had them for months, right? I'll have that in Mississippi State.
Yeah, when was the last time
I
Mississippi
guarantee
State
there's a
sent
Mississippi
you
State
shit?
coach or staff member that has
Oh,
that.
That was fucked up.
What'd you say?
When's the last time Mississippi State sent you shit?
All the time. All
No.
the time. I got a box of like 8,000 things this time. Remember
It was when you
went
went down, when you visited.
No, but I got another box. And when we went down there, I had 2 bags of stuff
When
sitting
you
there.
visited is different than shipping, going out of the way and shipping
I
it
get
Facts.
to
stuff
you.
shipped
Facts.
all the time. Remember when Mike Leach, I got the Mike Leach thing last
Do
year?
we
He
know
sent you
that
a
was written
letter.
by
He
him?
wrote it out.
Yeah, he wrote it out.
Do we
Also,
know?
I got a
It has
helmet
to say,
from
by
the
the
bowl
way,
game.
by the way, if it just says state on it, no,
That
it
doesn't
has
count.
It says Mississippi State.
Yes.
Mississippi
Because
State's a long word. It might not say that.
it says state on it.
Can you guys spell it?
Well, first of all,
She's putting up a great performance right now.
she is. She's got like 9 points on 3 shots. But you weren't even here for Hate Week last year.
She didn't even listen to it in preparation.
I was busy with the indie list. I
Okay,
haven't
I
done
think I
anything.
Could have been on in the background.
I tried listening to other college football stuff,
So
and I couldn't focus.
I'm just gonna go conference by conference.
Oh, Brandon has gone. Let me tell you guys
Okay.
Oh,
something.
it's phenomenal.
I
Here we
went.
go.
I
Just
wa-
let him go.
I know, but here I walked into the radio room earlier and I said, "What list are you making? Because I can tell you're writing down a list." And he starts flipping through pages and he's like, "And that's just for the ACC." And I was like, "Let's fucking go." I mean, look at how beautiful it is.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Stunning. It's stunning.
Pages upon pages of hate.
Hate week is. Hate week's
I
something
will
else.
take my time. I wrote down some notes, but I will freeball a little bit as well.
Yes, but I also want you to allow us to hate.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
There will always be a breath in between, so you can jump on.
Yes.
So we will start with the ACC. Okay.
We will start with the
You
ACC.
always start with the weakest sister first. So
Well,
here we
the
go.
Pac-12. should
Yeah,
be the
Pac.
weak- What do you?
No, you know what? I'm gonna be the first one to hate. Your guys slander the Pac-12 is
Yo, you tried to do this before,
absolutely
Jack.
absurd.
Jack,
I agree with Jack. Your slander, Casey, of the
you,
Pac-12 is
you do
bullshit.
too. I
Well,
like the
neither.
Pac-12. I
You
like
were
the
almost
Pac-12.
in the Pac-12.
No, listen. I like the Pac-12. I think they should say a Power 5 conference. But my point is, and none of you guys can refute this, not a one of you. Last year, during the pandemic, when everybody was talking about which conference is playing and who's coming back and what date, did one single person outside of the Pac-12 give a lovely motherfuck
I
that they
did,
weren't
and
playing?
That's your East Coast bias,
That-
SEC bias.
No, but
But
I wanted the Big Ten to play. I wanted the ACC to play. I wanted the Big 12 to play. And yeah, I did want the Pac-12 to play, but I didn't care. It was more about when the Big Ten was playing. And then the Pac-12 was like, wait, what about us? And like, no one cared if they played last year.
I
No one.
care about the Pac-12, and I want that known.
I've said
Yes.
I love the UCLA USC
Name 6
rival.
Pac-12 teams in the next 5 seconds.
Okay, Arizona State, Arizona, Colorado, USC, UCLA, and
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, wow. I mean, let me
I
help
almost
you.
had
Utah,
it.
Washington,
All right.
Washington
Fuck
State.
it, I almost had it. Hey,
Oregon.
we are not in the I think we have a very successful podcast. This is episode 128. We are not in the business of completely telling an entire conference to go fuck themselves.
Absolutely
we're not. No,
sure.
we're not.
I mean, Casey's going to be Casey.
No,
I try to
excuse
cover
me.
up
I'm
for
the one
her.
that said the Rose Bowl is the best stadium in the country. I'm probably the
Well,
only
you're
one
just
here
lying to
that's
him
been
now.
to USC, UCLA game in person. Great.
Oh,
But
I'm sorry. We didn't all
what-
work at ESPN.
I went there as a fan. Thank you very much. I want to point out just a fact that of the Power 5 conferences, and again, I'm waiting for someone to tell me I'm wrong, that the Pac-12 was the least cared about last year when conferences were coming back to play.
That's not the players' fault. Or
No,
the
it's not
coaches.
that. No, but I'm saying from a
never said
fan
that.
standpoint.
I personally love the Pac-12.
I love all of college football. There is not a conference I hate.
You
Not a one.
You hate the Mountain West. You
I
sit
do
here
not.
all the time.
I do not. I love the group of 5. I think the group of 5 should have their own college football playoff.
All right. ACC.
You calling ACC the
Let him go.
yeah, okay, fine.
Don't talk like that again. That was weird.
No, it's
Go. What was that?
it was like Kirby Smart.
And if you say governor of golf cart one time during the show, I'm leaving.
Yeah, me too.
I'm leaving. I'm fucking out.
Leave then. Can you hand me one of those?
Yeah, take
Thank
your
you.
line, girl.
Thank you.
That's gonna be a funny video I'm gonna get of you looking for the high noon. It was you just were like you didn't even care what Brandon said to you.
No.
There's also high noons all over the place.
Well, I was trying to look at what flavor I wanted.
She was like,
Right.
And he was like, I'm going to leave. Fucking leave then. Give me that line by noon.
All right.
Look at this beautiful man before you hate.
Why is his tongue black?
He painted it.
oh yeah.
Do you think Megan?
Did you see Megan Fox?
No, do you think Megan like?
All right, relax. Tell her to relax.
Yeah,
I
they
can
were
tell where
licking
this is
each other's
going.
tongues on the red carpet.
They didn't wear off.
Did you see the way she looked the other night?
Fine. She looked good. She's a good-looking woman.
Sir,
At some
that's
point,
more than a good-looking woman.
people are saying like Jennifer's Body is a real
Yeah,
movie.
fine.
She's
Look
like
good.
sucking the life out of her boyfriend. She
Look
don't
good.
hot her.
Look good. It's good. Megan Fox is good-looking. News at 11. What do you want me to say?
And Machine Gun Kelly could murder me and I wouldn't care. Literally.
Yeah, you actually wouldn't be
No,
capable of
if
caring.
he ended my life, I would be okay with it.
Well,
You really don't have a choice
yeah.
at that point.
What?
There's just like
How are you
a
going to
gut.
care? You have no, you're done.
No, but I would like sign up for it.
That's a human emotion. You're no longer a
No,
human.
but I would sign up for it like right now. I'd be like,
Who knows
oh,
what happens
in like
after that? But like,
in like 10 days, MGK is gonna murder you. I'd be like, okay.
Clemson. You suckle at the teat of the phoniest, most narcissistic coach in the world. Your whole existence is fake and built on a throne of lies, and that orange looks stupid.
And fuck you for always making fun of Dabo.
What are you doing?
Huh? I'm hating on your hate.
Wait, you're going to hate on me?
Well, I'm gonna
It's
hate
gonna
on
be
your
a
hate.
It's going to be a triangle?
Here's the thing: is you know that. No, I'm not gonna hate on your hate all the time.
He's
but
the fakest guy in college
I
football.
don't like that you say that. Based on what? Based on what?
Hold on.
He does have terrible suits. I'll give you that. The worst suits I've ever seen.
Well, let's see. Osterine, for one. The fake Christian Act for two. The
You don't
dirty
know
as-
that's fake.
A program that is dirty as hell. For
All
three.
programs are dirty.
The way he has little man complex every time he says, "Oh, we're just little old Clemson, and you guys pay attention." He always comes up with the
recruiting
whiniest,
tactic.
bitchiest way to approach anything. He's the fakest guy in college football. Tremendous coach, second best coach in football. Fake as hell.
I do not think he's the fakest coach, but I will say, I will give you that because it's hate week. But I am gonna hate on that. You know, I'm gonna stand up for Clemson and Dabo.
Very quickly, we'll go through the rest of the ACC.
Okay.
Wake Forest. You can't even make black and gold look cool. You have the best uniform combination in the world, and you play at a JUCO stadium, and you make black and gold look boring and shitty.
It is tough to do to make
It's
black
very
and
tough
gold
to
look
do.
shitty. You know what? I've never thought about that. Fantastic point.
But
How do
it's-
you make black and gold look bad?
How do you make that look boring? How do
can't-
you,
I
you
mean,
can't. It's so hard.
It is so hard to
Even
do.
even other black and gold teams like Iowa, I hate everything about them. They know how to do uniforms.
Good point.
UCF's uniforms aren't good.
That's not really gold though. That's like a muted. That's like a pawn shop gold.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
UCF is a
it's
pawn
like a
shop
different
program.
shade. Yeah,
No,
different shade
yes,
for sure.
UCF is a pawn shop.
Like if
program.
you're
Pawn shop program.
If you're gonna have,
All right.
yes,
We're gonna have to.
I'll
yeah.
write that
Pawn
down for
shop
you.
program's a new thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to come up with the pawn shop programs. UCF's definitely one.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
Pawn shop programs is good. If you're
BYU
gonna-
is
by
a
the way-
pawn shop program.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're gonna have like bad gold, like you should just come up with a different name for it. Like
Oh,
UCF shouldn't even be able to say it's gold.
SMU's a pawn shop program.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
We're on a rabbit trail
Yes.
right now. SMU is a
Rabbit
pawn
hole.
shop. Memphis is a pawn shop
Oh,
program.
pawn shop.
Yeah. I love pawn shop programs. And
Uh,
really, it can be whatever you
Did
want
you
it to
say
be. Right?
Fresno State?
Fresno
it's
State's
borderline.
Fresno State's like a gas station program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do is make tiers. Like,
Yeah. I mean, there's like Arkansas's a Walmart program, a little bit
well,
better.
I mean,
yeah.
I think they're like proud of that because Walmart's.
Well, that's them, yeah. But
it is.
maybe they were a bad example. pawn shop programs.
That's really good.
Oh, I got one for you.
Who?
Cincinnati, a pawn shop program?
No.
I hate them. We'll get to them later.
It's just teeing it up for you.
But I like that, but I think it's giving them almost too much credit.
Oh, wow.
NC State.
Katie perked up.
You're the Jack Mac of North Carolina football schools. Just there and boring. That's what you are. You're the Jack Mac of North Carolina football schools. Phil Rivers has 28 kids, and none of them are probably going to
He's
NC
talking
State.
about the other Jack Mac.
I'm talking about you.
It's not true.
Talking about the host here. And NC State, one more thing. That is the most non-wolf looking wolf I've ever seen in my life. I'm not talking about the cute little animal that died. I'm talking about your mascot that you dress up. That doesn't even look like a wolf.
The graphic.
It looks like a badger of some sort.
The graphic.
That's not a wolf.
The live animal, very cute. The graphic.
It's still not a wolf.
Why don't you let Katie tee off on this one?
You want to go
Oh
on NC
no,
State
I'm
alone?
happy. You're killing it.
No, I'm saying you should say your own hate.
Well,
it's your rival.
this was a bonus for Katie because in that one, I not only hated on NC State, which she loved, I also hated on Jack Mac, which she loved.
Yeah, it's true. You should hate on your rival.
No, they're illiterate. I was gonna say another word.
Were
but
you
no.
about to? You're about to do something I hate.
No, I was not gonna go there. No, you heat it up. It's just they're annoying. I cannot speak as eloquently as you can. I just hate them.
That's fair. You hate them so much you can't speak.
I mean, but I'll give them credit. We'll admit they are a rival in football.
Georgia Tech, your coach looks like a half-eaten baked potato, and the most interesting part of your program left 3 years ago.
The triple option.
Yes.
Fuck you for getting rid of the triple option. That's the only reason we cared about you.
Now you just have a coach named Jeff who looks like a milk dud.
It is true that the only reason people cared about Georgia Tech is because they still run the triple option.
Now you're just a team Georgia beats by 4 touchdowns every November.
And every single game now, it's like, oh, remember when they used to run the triple option? We cared then.
I mean, what other redeeming qualities do you have out of football programs? Oh, it's in a beautiful campus. Not Georgia Tech. Oh, it's got a great new stadium. Not Georgia Tech. Oh, they got great athletes. Not Georgia Tech.
They were just unique.
Oh, they run their state. Not Georgia Tech.
Yeah, they were unique when they had the triple option. Now they just stink.
Their fifth string quarterback's pretty big on TikTok.
What?
He is?
Can you just pause right there?
By the way,
I've asked for a pause. Last week, you brought the Real Housewives of Death Valley.
How's that going with a girl?
This week, you just told me Georgia Tech's fifth string quarterback is huge on TikTok. When did you become a 19-year-old girl? Quit showing me the Georgia Tech quarterback. Oh, that's Real Housewives of Death Valley.
Miami vlog. I'm 13 minutes in. It's not good.
No
this week.
shit.
This week, Miami vlog, Real Housewives of Clemson, not good.
We should tell the gym story the factory story at some point on the show.
But yeah, the girl. Yeah, everything's good with the girl. I think.
She said, "Which one?"
What happened on Friday?
Yeah, have her whisper in your ear
I
with a
wasn't
mic
there.
right beside her.
Oh, that I was motorboating you?
Yeah.
We
You
should've
said
got
that like it
on-
wasn't a big deal at
We
all.
should have got that on Twitter or Instagram.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, that part.
Was that real?
Yeah. Troops is there. Saw
And you
all
act
of
like
it.
it's not even. It's just another Friday night.
She had her boobs out.
Sorry, my bad.
Not like fully out. I mean,
But motorboat, you get
Yeah.
you get to the motor.
I hate to say this, but my
Straight
face
up.
just lines right up with them.
This is Mackenzie.
Shut up, Jack.
And this is Tiffany.
Shut up.
I was just trying to break the awkwardness.
I was like, which story are we telling?
It was a fun show. Yeah,
Miami.
Troops did not know what to do with themselves.
Yeah.
Your fan base is like a Walmart had sex with a strip club and gave birth to a bunch of babies and they showed up to your games.
you struggled getting through
I did.
that
Yeah,
one.
I didn't know how to word it, but it was. You
Well,
got the
strippers and motorboating.
point. Walmart plus strip club equals Miami fan base. Tell me I'm wrong.
Damn.
Just a bunch of guys in jean shorts with gold necklaces trying to see some titties in football. That's Miami's fan base. Sorry. If we're gonna hate, let's hate.
How did you come up with that combination?
I looked at Miami. I looked at the University of Miami's fan base. You look at a Miami football game, and you look in one section. Oh, there's a Walmart guy. There's a strip club guy. Put them together. That's their fan base.
I was way too old when I learned that like the canes is not short for the kind of drug. It was just like the hurricane for the longest time. I swear to God.
She's no longer 3 for 3.
She told me that I think like
It wasn't an insult. It was just a fact.
No, I know.
It was a shot at myself for not knowing better.
No, it's okay.
Like I thought the college called themselves like
North
the Cocaines.
Carolina.
I've heard this one. I'll give it to him.
He took a long sip of High Noon there.
I did test all these on Katie earlier. North Carolina. Hi. You have the arrogance of Clemson with the trophy case of Wake Forest.
It's true.
Also,
He's
don't
not
go to
wrong.
class and then somehow then say,
Oh,
Yes,
find a
you're
new
very
slang.
corrupt. You're dirty.
Find
And
a
then the NCAA
new
somehow
slang.
doesn't.
Yes.
Find
Your
a
coach is
new
92
doesn't
years
get
old.
mad at you, doesn't sanction you, but UConn then gets sanctioned.
Your coach is 92
Shout
years
out
old,
to
still
you,
the most
NCAA.
attractive
It's
person in your fan
relevant.
base.
Then say needs us. Who the hell
Yeah.
needs UConn?
Yeah, I don't know who has more national championships in the 21st century. Oh man, oh.
I mean, God, they have 3. I know you guys have. No, you only got 3
We
too.
We
since
have 4.
I thought you got one in 99, right? No, it's Duke.
2000.
Duke, dang it. Not 2000. That was Michigan State.
I
No,
know,
hey,
but
whoa,
they-
whoa, whoa, whoa,
2004.
whoa. Basketball, field hockey.
Oh, what?
Probably
field
2.
hockey?
A natty's a natty.
No, it's
No.
not.
When was the last time
Well,
you
if
got
that's
one?
if that's the case,
What are you hollering at?
if
All right,
that's
we
the case-
played for 2
Hey,
national titles.
run up the Texas A&M track and field, baby. Because if we're using other
the way-
sports, A&M's up there.
By the way, there's no way whatever you're about to add up. There's no way it's going to add up to UConn's. 0 chance.
How many? Are we talking just 21st century?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, and I'm up.
Let's do it.
You can keep going though.
No. Why is Frank screaming in the hallway?
The
That's
Mets.
Frank screaming in the hallway. What do you want me to tell you? Because it's Tuesday?
I mean, he's screaming.
Is today Tuesday?
No.
It is.
All right.
Hey, we.
Virginia Tech.
Uh-oh.
This is so stupid.
Oh, no.
Justin Fuente. More like Justin flew into town and ruined your program.
It's so bad.
19.
No, you don't go ahead.
Hey,
So bad.
hold on. Hey, Katie. I said Justin Fuente. More like Justin flew into your town and ruined your football program.
I feel like that's a Go-Gurt line.
Jack, did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
I said Justin Fuente. More like
It's a Go-Gurt line. You know, like the Go-Gurt, how you have the joke and you eat it?
flew
It's
into
like the
town.
shitty
Sounds like a
two-cent
Phil
joke.
Dunphy line.
Flew into town and
Yeah.
ruined.
Is this UConn or North Carolina?
They're not gonna
Also,
listen to-
Metallica stopped being cool 20 years ago. Stop playing it.
No, that's cool. I like that.
No,
That's a good
I'm
idea.
out on-
Sandstorm
I'm out
so
on it.
cool then?
Yes, Sandstorm will always be
Sandstorm's fine, but Inner Sandman, I mean, get another one.
cool.
Come on.
I feel like they're not going to listen to us until they get over this little beef. Just saying.
Louisville, what can I say that your coach hasn't already said? You pay the guy $3 million a year, and he wants to leave immediately.
And
That's
said
not-
it publicly.
That wasn't even really hatred. That was just
Those are
fact.
facts.
I just said
he,
facts.
he doesn't even want to be there. He likes the airport there.
Duke. David Cutcliffe looks like Otis the drunk from the Andy Griffith Show, which is
16.
what you have to be to enjoy.
She beat
I
me.
told you.
She
I
beat
fucking
me.
told you.
She beat me.
I told you.
No, she beat me. She won.
I told you they weren't going to listen until they were done figuring this out. You should have just stopped.
I forgot you have soccer and field hockey.
Yeah, we're women's sports school. Sorry, basketball. As you were saying.
I knew that was going to happen.
Virginia. Who's more like who's never won a goddamn thing? You're the Ole Miss of Virginia.
I like that you mix in the dad jokes. It's good. It's good.
Florida State.
Ooh.
What it would look like if Dollar General fielded a football team.
Oh my god. You better be fucking
They won
careful.
a national championship 7 years ago.
What are you doing?
You better be careful. Florida State Twitter's gonna come at your ass real quick.
We'll clip it.
Like that.
Well, they're not going to like the second part.
Oh.
Remember the early 2000s when you at least had hot women in the stands showing their bodies on Twitter? Even your women stink now.
Brandon. All right, Brandon. New York City is back. It's back.
So back.
There are people everywhere.
Everywhere.
The homeless are popping off again. You know, they getting a little bit more confidence to yell at me.
Mhm.
The subway's a little packed.
Mhm.
But I feel safer this time around. You want to know why?
Really? Why?
Because of the Taser strike light.
That one right there?
This
Oh,
one right
God.
here. Like, you can
Oh,
look right at it.
bright.
It's so bright. So Taser came up with this awesome product that fits right in my bag, fits right next to my laptop, and it's so bright it's supposed to scare you away, right?
Jeez
So
Louise.
I can be walking in New York City and they can be getting close to me like, bam, right in your face, or I can just,
Oh, God. Wow. Shit.
Now, I'm sorry for everyone that's listening, but that should tell you how important this is because it is a rechargeable, high-powered flashlight. It can repel any attacker, anybody that's coming up to you. It has this. It has the stun feature plus the really loud light. I mean, Brandon's gonna start crying right now.
I love that they advertise with us, but I hate that.
I know
so
you do
much.
because it scares you. And guys out there, you should get it for your girls. You can carry it yourself because you know what? Guns right now, they carry unnecessary risks for you and your family. If you're not a gun person, this Taser is absolutely great. You can protect you, your family. I have actually had guys in my life ask me for the promo outside of listening to the podcast. They're like, I really want my girlfriend to carry this around. I really want my wife to carry this around. So Taser Strike Light right now, Brandon, is available without a permit in most U.S. states. That's even more important. So you can protect yourself without needing a permit. Get Taser Strike Light at taser.com with promo code Walker. You'll save 15% now at Taser. That's taser.com/Walker. Again, restrictions do apply. You should see site for details, but no permit in most U.S. states. Protect yourself, protect your family, and scare Brandon Walker.
All right. So just look down at my watch. We're going to take everybody's time this week, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start going rapid fire.
Okay.
And you guys can interject whenever you'd like.
So hate week. Supercharged.
Yep.
Fast forward. No, not fast forwarded.
Turbo mode.
Turbo mode.
Supercharged worked. It was fine.
Lightning round.
Let's see. Pitt.
Oh God, he's winding up.
Well, I got down to the bottom of the page.
What does that mean? Oh, you can't read it.
Pitt is so irrelevant that he doesn't even know what he hates
Pitt,
about them.
like no one cares about Pitt.
Stink. You've always stunk.
Pitt.
We ended your athletic program.
Pitt, your fan base spends every Sunday staring in the mirror and hoping to be a Penn State fan. Pitt. Your uniforms look like the team that gets blown out in the first game of every single sports movie ever made.
Ooh, that's a
really
good
like
point.
that one.
I like that one.
Syracuse, your team had hopes 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, your team had hope 3 years ago. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Then all your players went in the locker room and remembered, oh, shit, we go to Syracuse.
Oh, wait. Quick thing on Syracuse, all right?
Yep.
Oh, no.
You play in a basketball arena.
You do, yes.
Syracuse, hey, you play your football games in a basketball arena.
It's a big dome, though. Actually, you could
Would
say
you
they
know?
play their basketball in a football arena. You're hating. You're hating. I'm sorry, you're hating.
The insult is that they play their football games in it, but that's how irrelevant their football.
It is a very. I mean, the fact that you can even play a football game inside a basketball arena is embarrassing.
Boston College, get rid of those mustard-ass helmets, and even I'm too stupid to pronounce your quarterback's name. Is it Jerkovich? Is it Jerkovich?
think it's
I still don't know.
Jerkovich.
Oh.
You don't know.
We said different things. So I
You
don't
just
know.
both said different things like you knew.
Also, you all wish you went to Notre Dame, and fuck you for screwing up the entire athletics of UConn.
That's good assistant hate right there.
That was very good.
Good assistant
Well, you
hate.
knew in the ACC he was going to
Texas!
do that. Oh, we're going to the Big 12.
Texas!
Can we all do like unanimous, just horns down
Oh, no.
for the YouTube?
All right.
I'm the cooler one because I'm doing it sideways. That's what Baker used to do.
Oh, God.
That's what like, the cool kids do.
Jeez. Oh, my God.
Texas, your fan base is like an army of airheaded 19-year-old TikTokers that just discovered football for the first time. Also, Matthew McConaughey is old as fuck.
I will not co-sign the Matthew McConaughey thing. He is a saint among men. He is hot, and he's getting hotter as he gets older.
Oh, yeah. He's a 60-year-old man that dresses like he's 30.
Who gives a shit? It's Matthew McConaughey. But I will totally co-sign on the fan base. These people on Twitter
Are idiots.
idiots.
They act like they've never seen a football before.
I have said this once. I'm going to say it again. My friends who went to Texas, I can have intellectual arguments with them. They sometimes body me. I sometimes body them. These people on Twitter, I don't think they ever even actually have stepped foot in Austin, because my friends who actually got into that school and who went to that school can actually form a fucking sentence.
Also, Texas, you hired a guy who's failed at much better programs, and you're still going to say you're back for the next 19 years in a row, assholes. Oklahoma, come on. Are we going to do this dance again? Every single year. You've got another tiny, overrated quarterback who's going to lose to Kansas State. Yay. Also, Lincoln Riley is the coach that championship coaches use for playoff practice.
And he can't cook meat.
And he can't cook brisket.
He actually cooks it too much.
But he
Right.
can't
But he
cook
can't
if
cook
you cook
it.
it too
He's
much.
not
You
good
can't
at
cook
it.
it.
No, I
he's
know.
not-
I was just adding
Dry ass brisket.
Yeah, dry ass brisket.
You want wet ass
DAB.
brisket. Yeah.
Oklahoma State, look me dead in the eye. It's over. Mike Gundy's done. He's finished. The mullet's not funny anymore. Everything he says is not funny anymore. Also, even in his best years, you're still gum off Oklahoma's shoe.
I agree with all that.
Cosign.
The I'm 40 thing is so dead. Bury it. Stop
he's
it.
like 70 now.
But it's just like I'm a man. I'm 40. Like who gives a fuck? Move
Kansas. What's the point? Kansas State. What? What's the point?
No, I'm waiting for Kansas
What's
State.
the point on
no,
Kansas?
Stick to basketball.
I'm shocked you even.
At least you always have that 2017.
That was a fun year, but I'm shocked you even added them on the list. It would have been
Kansas
more of an insult
State.
to leave
That
them
would
off.
have been so funny
Yeah.
if you let them off.
Kansas State, we're 2 years away from you hiring Bill Snyder again to relive the glory years that didn't even have any fucking glory.
Oh, I like Bill Snyder.
Of course. You like every old coach.
They're
Do you just have an
cute.
old man fetish?
No.
You like Mac Brown and you like Bill Snyder.
Yep.
You wish Bear Bryant was still at Alabama? Why do you like old men so much?
I think they're cute.
Bobby Bowden, I bet he's cute as hell.
He is cute
Look,
as hell.
he's adorable.
Beat the hell out of Kobe.
Bet you got mad when I bet you got happy when Phil won the other day and Jack Nicklaus put out a thing on Twitter.
He's very cute. Old men are cute. Bill Snyder has Werthers in his pocket.
All right, I think you might like this one.
Oh, all right.
Baylor. You're as arrogant as Texas, as ugly as Texas Tech, and as irrelevant as TCU.
Oh,
Thank you.
you insulted all
I know, I did
of
the whole
them in
state.
one.
I did the whole state.
All of them in one.
TCU, Gary Patterson's been done for 3 years. Nobody's told you yet. It's time to move on. It's time. He's done. Bury that body. Also, nobody has the heart to tell you. Texas Tech. Go to a strip club at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The women on stage, that's basically Texas Tech's football program.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the women in Lubbock. I was like, that's not true. There's hot women in Lubbock. But yes.
Yes.
Football team, yes.
Yeah. A strip club at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday where there's an old guy sitting at the end of the bar opening a month worth of mail. That's the worst place on earth. That's Texas Tech football.
That happens?
I don't know. I just made it up.
Sounds like
Sounded good.
You might be.
What else they're doing? Oh no, Lubbock's okay.
Nah. You can party in Lubbock. You forgot one.
Forgot. Well, who did I forget?
West Virginia.
I know I didn't have anything. We're gonna have to write because I scratched out West Virginia.
West Virginia. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm filling in for Brandon here. Remember when you had the opportunity of a lifetime and you lost to Pitt, a 5-7 Pitt or 6-6 Pitt? You stink. Okay, I'm sorry. I know you guys love that you burn couches and whatever. Guess what? You can have a GED. You get into fucking West Virginia, okay? Look at me. You blew your one chance at doing something really special, ruined the Big East. You probably would have kept me in business, and I stormed the field on your ass after Geno Smith fumbled 4 times on you at Rensselaer Field, the Rent, in 2012 or 11.
You
I
knew
think.
it was coming back to that, but honestly, I'm very proud
So
of Jack.
proud. I'm proud watching our little haters grow up.
I mean, grow up.
I mean,
That was stunning, Jack. Watching that in real time, stunning.
I'm not gonna hate on Iowa State.
That,
I'm wearing the shirt.
Oh, no.
I'm not hating
No, it's
no,
fair
no.
because it brings that much more hate to the other school
But
in
then-
that country,
then
in that
you
state.
can't-
I don't have energy to hate Iowa State because of that piece of shit
Yes.
septic tank that's to their east or west or wherever
And
the fuck it
It's
is.
so fitting because, like,
But that
That's
means we're
the
playing
school to
favorites. That means you're
no,
playing.
he is playing favorites there. It's like an exception.
Michigan.
Ooh.
You're so irrelevant that Dave Portnoy doesn't even waste his time with you anymore. Your helmets are ugly as piss. I don't
That's
care
not
what she
fucking true.
says.
That's not
They're
true.
ugly as piss.
But I will say your first point is very accurate. Like, he just denounces them week one
Your
every
helmets
single
look
week.
like a junior high team that when they show up, I know I'm going to beat the fuck out of them every
He
time.
wears their colors inside out in protest because he hates the school so much.
Michigan, you're also the Ole Miss of the Big Ten.
Oh, wow. That's tough.
Interesting. I have not heard you say that before,
He came up with
but
it
it's
for hate
not
week.
bad.
Northwestern. Will you just stop pretending to be good? No, none of us believe it. You show up at these Big Ten title games, you do all this, you do that. Oh, Northwestern good this year. Northwestern, no, you're never good. You're never good. You're simply the least ugly team in the Big Ten West sometimes. That's all you are. Also, your most famous alum is Darren Ravel. Think about that for a second.
You still aren't an Ivy League school either.
Darren Ravel is all you needed to say there.
Rutgers, truly the New Jersey of college football. Ugly, depressing, and forgettable as hell.
And you
But
live
at least
there, so.
you had Tony Soprano.
He's dead.
But I'm saying, like, at least you had him.
He's dead.
But it's your.
He's dead.
That was.
He died.
I know. At least you
Big
had
dead.
him.
Got shot.
You had
Whole
the
big thing. We had a
Sopranos.
funeral for a bird. Change shows on you. Office. Nobody gets my Office. I don't know why I do Office references on the show.
I know, and last time you did it, people were like, "Oh, I love how Kayce pretends to know The Office." I don't. I've casually watched The Office. Like I don't.
You didn't pretend right.
No,
you just smiled and like, oh, let's get to
Purdue.
Whatever.
You know how hard it is to make a program that produced Rondale Moore and Drew Brees boring? Congratulations, you did it. You did.
Wow.
It. You're the most boring program in the world.
That's some real hate.
That's accurate.
You produced Drew Brees and you're boring.
If I were trying to excite you, I might say, hey, Kayce, Ohio State in the fall, Wisconsin in the fall, LSU in the fall. If I said Purdue in the fall, you would yawn.
I'd be like, why?
Yeah, so what are you talking about?
Who's playing them?
Yeah, who's coming in?
Who's coming in? Like,
Yeah.
who's the visiting team? Uh-oh.
Can't read his own handwriting again.
No, I just don't. I called them the college football equivalent of holding hands on your wedding night.
Who?
Purdue. I don't know what I was going for there.
I know what you were going
Oh,
for.
no,
It's
it works.
boring.
Nebraska. It's time to change your uniform colors to black and white because that's the last time you were relevant in football. Where are you going?
Pee break.
Well, you don't have to.
He's coming back to say something.
Wait a second. Nebraska was good in the 90s. When did you think black and white TV was around?
Have you ever heard of hyperbole at all?
Oh,
You ever heard of
okay.
embellishment at all? Go fucking piss.
Okay.
I mean, Jack has a point.
What are you guys doing? Now we're
Oh, no,
I mean, I
I'm on your side.
you know what though?
We're regulating hate now?
Yeah, no. Here's the thing though, is that like by you saying that means that I'm really old because I remember when Nebraska was good, and I refuse to be put in the same sentence as black and white TV.
It's the state of hate. You say stuff to say stuff. It's not all true.
Yeah, but if
You know, I don't actually think Mac Brown's 92 years old. I don't actually think that whatever.
you didn't slander Mac Brown, I would have jumped all over that.
Oh, I 100% did.
Yeah, a little.
You did?
Yeah.
You were. Of course, you were talking like you always are.
You slandered him when we were talking about Bill Snyder.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I slandered him multiple times.
Well, that's
Probably
wrong
will
of
do
you.
it again.
It's very wrong of you. Okay, keep going.
Minnesota, boy, they stopped rowing that boat real fast, didn't they?
Real quick.
Real quick.
Like a hot minute quick. And that not in the long way, in the short way.
Seen better defense from Ole Miss sorority girls. Indiana. I'm going to wait for Indiana because I think Jack will hate on them too.
I mean, that is.
He's not wrong.
Illinois, congratulations. You hired Arkansas's leftover fat ass. They improved. They went and got another fat ass. You hired the old one. But when you did hire Brett Bielema, I will admit it was borderline erotic for me.
It was, and his wife's so hot.
Wisconsin went from Mertz to murdering your season real quick. Wisconsin has so many slow, unathletic white guys. I'm thinking about trying out for the team.
That's pretty good.
You like that one?
That one was good, yeah. Actually, I would love that to be a video series.
Me trying out for various teams?
Yes.
Or just Wisconsin?
No, various teams.
Every year a show.
Actually, you know where you really should? Is Iowa.
Slow, white. I'm qualified.
Yeah, it's racist of you to say, but
Very. Speaking of Iowa, I know this might be restating something I said last hate week, but hey, guys, me again. Remember when 2 years ago you called my wife's job at Itawamba Community College and demanded they fire her because she was married to me? And remember when you called my sponsors, the Gondolier Italian Restaurant in Starkville and Maroon & Company in Starkville, and demanded they stop sponsoring me because I was a racist and I said mean things about your football program? Remember that? And remember a few months later when it turned out that Iowa had the biggest racial problem in America in their in-house, and they had to fire coaches for being so racist, and they have lawsuits going on right now because of how racist they are? I remember Cody, Chad, Dylan, all you punk motherfuckers that got in my voicemails. I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. So do I.
God, it feels good every time you do that.
That wasn't, yeah, that's just,
Well, because I can just feel
that's
the
an
hate.
old standard right there. Oh, that wasn't fake at all.
No, that's
No.
What, no. That's what I'm saying. Like I can feel it like coming off of your chest.
And I
In
can't wait to
waves.
come to Ames and watch Iowa State beat the fucking shit out of you.
Oh, can we please go to that game?
Probably not.
Why
It's
not?
in week 2. We're already going somewhere else.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We already picked week 2.
Jack,
He just had a beautiful Iowa rant again. The fact that I need to say something here. The fact that okay, first of all, if you are on social media, you are open to people talking shit. But when you actually go and find people's phone numbers and find people's jobs and you go into their real life, social media is not real life. When that starts happening, you are a piece of shit. Like, I have seen people on Twitter using my father's picture as their avatar. I've never posted my dad in my life on my Twitter, on my Instagram. And these people are using his photo because they're fucking creeps and you're weird. Stop using people's families. Go after the one person. Stop using people's families as ammo. It's lame and it's creepy and it's stalkerish.
Jack, I went through the Big Ten. Oh, I didn't say Michigan State. I can't
Or
tell
Ohio State.
if that's puke green or vomit green. Thanks for not even pretending to be good ever since Alabama took your soul 6 years ago.
Ohio State. Ohio State.
Yeah,
It's hard.
it's a lot to hate on. The ugly ass helmets.
Terrible.
The windbag fans who just won't shut the fuck up at all. But I don't know. I didn't narrow down anything. I didn't write anything for Ohio State. Jack, hit on Ohio State for me real quick. Go. Remember I have an assistant hater.
Remember that time?
I mean, I could do it.
When you had the most pathetic protest in college football history. It was to free Urban Meyer.
Mm-hmm.
It was outside your little. I don't even know
all
what
of Jack's
it was.
hate is rooted in like 2008.
It was. I don't even know what it was. You were just outside somewhere, and it was just so sad. And I think a pizza was delivered to you guys. Just pathetic. You guys. The Urban Meyer stuff, I don't even know how he still has a job. The things I've heard, and if I'm hearing things, nothing against Scoop.
In the NFL.
Nothing against Scoop City. You know I love Scoop City. However,
who's he talking about?
I'm not getting the best scoops in the world. And if I'm hearing things, that ain't good. Urban Meyer, scum.
And on top of that, to pile on to that, if you're an Ohio State fan, just a few years removed from when Urban Meyer said that he needed to leave for health reasons, and you're still defending that when he is now the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars in the NFL because those headaches mysteriously went away, you are another loser. Because even when it happened, everyone with a brain knew he was leaving because of the scandals. He didn't want to be the face of all of it.
They got offended. They attacked you if you made any joke.
I would say like, oh, like we're truly like thinking he has headaches here, and Twitter be like, oh, you have no heart. Didn't you have cancer and you're shaming a man because of health? Well, he's back on the sidelines for the NFL.
This is the third time he's done this.
Hey, learn something. He's using it as an excuse, and people can't make fun of health. But guess what? When he's doing it multiple times, it's not a health problem. He just doesn't want to be at that place anymore.
Nothing Ohio State likes more than silence.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Especially when it comes to Zach Smith.
Wow. Cheese and crackers. I skipped Penn State, not because I didn't have anything, because I had too many things.
Yeah, I know. Penn State.
Everything I wrote down was way too inappropriate.
Well, it's too dark.
I tested a lot on Katie, and she wouldn't let me write it down.
Penn State's too dark. Penn State, you know what your
Penn
fucking
State,
problem is.
You're so shitty, we can't even hate on you.
Right, like
we get canceled just for saying actual true things about you.
Penn State can't even be involved in Hate Week because it's such a horrific thing that went on there that like we can't even make it entertainment.
Indiana, I saved this one for you, Jack. Congratulations, boys. You're the fakest team in the history of college football. The weakest top 10 team in the last 50 years. That entire season last year was a sham. Your program is a sham. And you've got the fakest coach in the country right now. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo, my players won. I know, Tom. I was fucking shocked, too.
Oh, my God, I can't believe it. These wins are so special to me. These guys work so hard. Guess what? Everybody works hard.
Damn, Jack. Damn.
First UConn game I ever went to at the Rent. First game at the Rent ever was UConn against Indiana. UConn won. Dan Orlovsky, shout out.
Tennessee.
Can we do it for an episode? Can we do a take a shot every time Jack talks about UConn?
Maybe like one or two.
Shit. You'd be drunk right now.
No, I've only mentioned them twice.
Tennessee. Usually the only thing you can get in Tennessee with a full McDonald's bag is any girl you want.
And a few recruits.
That's good.
I was answering an email really quick because it was urgent, and I just have to stop now. Can you repeat that, please?
Usually the only thing you can get in Tennessee with a full McDonald's bag is any girl you want.
Run it back, Turbo. That's what the cool kids say.
God, they are going to obliterate you for that.
No, they're not. That's a funny joke. Here's the thing about Vol Twitter.
Oh.
Game, respect, game. They'll give you. They're not dumb like Arkansas. They're not the dumbest fan base in the world. You say that about Arkansas, they'll say, "Well, so's your face." They'll say just the dumbest shit you've ever seen, and they'll just be idiots. Tennessee will. I mean, they'll give back to him, but it'll be deserved. But Tennessee is a worthy adversary.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not bad.
Yeah.
Like
They
like,
want to be bad.
They're not like Florida State Twitter where they just.
you know, at the end of like a boxing or UFC fight, these two guys have been like dissing their families, their livelihood for months leading up to the fight. They deck it out for 5 rounds, and then final bell rings.
They hug each other. Yeah.
That's almost like what hating Tennessee
Yeah.
is.
Tennessee is like a championship. Tennessee Twitter is a champion UFC fighter, and when you get in the ring with them, you're gonna fight.
Okay.
So I respect them. Arkansas, again, dumbest fan base in the world.
Yeah.
God, the
Arkansas just
the
like,
Twitter fights I've gotten into
they
with
get
Arkansas
brought up.
fans.
They're
They're not even fights with Arkansas. It's just them being idiots.
They
You
don't
almost
know how to
can't
fight.
believe
They
it.
don't know how to argue.
We'll do Pac-12 next week because I didn't have time to do the Pac-12. If you see, that's a blank sheet. Unless y'all want a free ball Pac-12.
Yeah, let's free ball.
We can free.
Pac-12.
You know,
You want
we
a free ball all
We
these?
need a free ball hate week because we can't. You can't have hate week crossover.
LSU, I wish this could be funny, but you guys have so much fucked up shit going on in your actual program. I don't want to get involved in a lawsuit.
Yep, fair. They're like again. They've ruined hate
I would
week.
love to be funny,
LSU has ruined hate week because there's so much fucked up shit going on.
but in the 5 seconds I've been talking about hate, 7 more questionable things have happened at LSU that makes your skin crawl.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Ed Orgeron kind of stinks, and you know it. You know it. That's the thing about LSU fans. You fucking know it. You know you caught lightning in a bottle in 2019. You know you had one of the best seasons ever. The best season ever. You caught lightning in a bottle. You know good and damn well when you go 6-6 this year, you want his ass out of there. Don't lie to me. I know he's likable. Go Tigers and all that. I know you pretend to put up with that shit. LSU fans, I know you. I fucking know you, and I know you know he's not really that good.
The meme's old now.
Which one?
The Coach O meme.
Oh, yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
yeah.
Coach O meme as a whole.
Do
Let's
you love
see.
Joe Burrow though?
I don't really have anything mean to say about Arkansas. I like them. And congratulations to them
Ooh.
for finally getting a coach as fat as their average fan.
Yep, there we go.
I'm about to
Was
say,
looking
let-
for that
let
one.
What
that
did you
one play
think was going to happen?
Let that one play
I
out.
don't know.
You just have to let me go where I'm going.
Just gotta let him go.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
You knew as soon as he said Arkansas. You just gotta wind him up and let him go.
Georgia, I just wrote down Kirby Smart. You guys can buy all the talent you want. You can get everything in there. You can trick every 5-star in the world into thinking Athens is where they're going to be great. But ultimately, you got to have them coached by Kirby Smart. That's on you. Sorry.
Also, you fucking cry over bushes.
So what's quiet?
They cry over bushes.
No, what's quiet?
What is?
Their stadium.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh.
It's the quietest 92,000 seats it's the quietest stadium in the country. I was shocked when I went there. It's unbelievable.
Anywhere that like,
Athens can't hate on Athens. I think it's the best college town.
Athens is great.
Athens
great
is
food.
More than
incredible.
Starkville.
Huh?
Yeah,
More than
Athens
Starkville?
is.
I think there's a holy trinity of college towns. I think it is Athens, Madison, Austin. And Austin's so big. that-
Austin.
Yeah.
Austin's not a college town.
No, but
That's like saying Nashville.
Austin's so cool though.
Austin. So is Nashville. I wouldn't say it's a college town. I love Austin. Do not get me wrong. I love Austin.
Austin's incredible.
It's not a college town.
But it is too.
It's not.
Is New York City for NYU a college
No.
town?
Of
Is
course not.
Nashville a college town for Vanderbilt?
Joe Rogan's not moving to a.
Yeah, but
college town.
Vanderbilt's not
Vanderbilt is in
Vanderbilt
Nashville.
It doesn't. Texas, University of Texas means more to Austin than Vanderbilt means to Nashville. Vanderbilt doesn't.
I
mean
would-
shit to
That's
Nashville.
true. That's true.
Austin is the capital of Texas. It's not a college town.
Well, I mean, there's other. I mean, Columbus is the capital of Ohio.
Yeah.
Different. Columbus doesn't.
Madison's the capital of Wisconsin.
But Austin is one of the biggest cities in the country.
It's like top 20.
Austin is not a college town. People that live in Austin would not call it a college town.
I still say I would rank it as a top 3 college town. That's
not a college
my
town.
opinion. Do
Neither-
I have opinions?
okay, well then if we do
Do I have
that,
opinions?
then
Jack,
Nashville,
Jack, when I
Nashville's
signed
a
my
top,
contract, does it
Nashville's
say
a
I
top
have
college
opinions?
town then. Nashville's a top college town then, because Nashville's one of the coolest. Nashville's one of the coolest cities in the country. Top college town.
We're gonna have to somehow bring this debate.
Here's the
Further.
thing. I think a college town. Again, I love Austin. Hello, Texas fans. I love the city that your school is in. My sister lives there. I visit her as much as possible. I say a college town. The entire town or city is first and foremost based on the college or university.
Florida. Your road back to championship glory has been as curvy as Dan Mullen's hunchback.
How much did that hurt you to say?
I really enjoyed it, actually.
I thought you liked him.
He's a great coach. Love him.
Okay.
Got a Quasimodo look to him, though.
I don't think I've ever noticed it.
You should look. Also, real talk. Congratulations for not signing any murderers so far this decade. So things are looking up.
We're not sure about that one.
What'd you say,
Okay,
Ian?
sorry. We'll work
What'd
on
you
that.
say?
I said congratulations for not signing any murderers yet this decade.
You never know.
Well, we don't know that.
So far.
Hopefully not.
So far.
Hopefully not.
Look at him. Look.
Oh. Well, he just has bad posture.
He looks like a question mark.
He just has bad posture. He needs one of those bras that
He's
Big Cat wears
I
sometimes.
want my coach to have bad posture. You want to know why? He's watching film. Also, Florida. What's
Oh,
up,
yeah,
guys?
no.
What's up, guys? What's up, Florida? It's really, really fucking weird how Dan Mullen's wife kisses your players. Really fucking
It
weird.
is weird. I hate that people try to say it's not weird. It's
Also,
fucking weird.
remember when the SEC sent you to a big bowl this year and put conference pride on the line and you lost to fucking Oklahoma in embarrassing fashion? You know how embarrassing that is? Makes me want to throw a shoe.
I will defend them and their entire team.
Opted.
Are we hating?
I will say
We are
though,
hating.
we hating?
We are hating.
It would be funny if you just right now picked up your shoe and didn't hit me with it, but threw it.
No,
to
don't
my
do that.
side.
Don't do that because
No,
then-
you get it, Marco Wilson.
Oh,
throw.
I get it. I get it. The shoe game. Yeah.
Missouri. All right, guys, for real. Take off that SEC costume. I know there's a little punk-ass Big 12 team hiding under there. We know. All right, we know. The jig is up. We know. What are you doing?
Yeah. Why are you doing that?
You know
Just
people
rip it
can
open.
hear that, right?
Why are you tearing the high noon box?
How do you open it?
You rip it open.
I tried to, but it didn't work.
It was just making a long.
Children,
This
come
is
on.
actually funny though. Look at this. She's opening it like a barbarian. Show it to the camera.
I mean,
Look,
Katie.
that is.
That's
you
impressive.
went to
I
UNC.
remember my first
UNC is
box.
one of the highest, probably one of the best learning institutions in the entire world.
Clip it. I'm clipping that.
I
if
remember
you go to
my
class,
first box.
If you go to class. But that's, this is disgusting. You went to Poly Prep, one of the best schools in New York City.
Oh, we got issues.
You heard me.
I just backhanded insult.
Oh, no,
backhanded complimented her twice, where she went to high school and college. Two great places.
And I said, I
Kentucky,
remember my first box.
Kentucky, you peaked 3 years ago, and it was a pathetic-ass peak. You're the NC State of the SEC.
Okay. I'm just waiting right now. You know what I'm waiting for.
A&M?
Mm-hmm.
I am so...
Oh no.
I would like to go on record and say that I genuinely love my co-host, Kayce Smith.
I love you
here we
too.
I think she's a fantastic person.
128 episodes.
And I'm
That
lucky.
doesn't just happen.
I'm lucky to work with her. But my God, the fact that working with Kayce Smith exposes me to this fucking fan base of cornball assholes that just ruins our Facebook by just everything is about A&M and A&M and A&M, and I got to see all these rings and I got to see all of them grabbing each other's nuts. I'm tired of them.
Okay. Okay. First of all, hand up. I don't go to the Facebook group. I don't have Facebook, so I don't know how bad it is. I will say A&M fans can be very loud because that's what A&M fan base loves to do. That's what college football fan bases need to do. I will defend the rings. Sorry, we have a fucking cool tradition. We don't grab each other's nuts. It was one video, and they were grabbing their own nuts. They were grabbing their own nuts.
Were they grabbing nuts?
Their own.
I'm sorry.
You grab your own nuts.
All the time.
Well,
Katie?
Yep.
I think they were grabbing each other's
no,
nuts.
they weren't. They were grabbing their own. And that's not just an A&M thing, by the way. Captain Cons, I know you're listening to this. You can win. It's like a military thing back in the day.
Aggie nut squeeze right here. Are they grabbing their own nuts?
Their own. It's
What
their
the
own. And it's only one guy in the front.
You know,
No, it's all of them.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Whoever runs that YouTube account needs to give us part of the ad revenue, because you know how many people we've probably sent to YouTube to see if that's actually a real thing.
Why are they do? Is it just like they're
No, it's a military thing. It's like, there's an actual term
so
for
they're in
it.
pain? Like they're screaming because they're in pain because they're grabbing their own
No,
nuts.
they're yelling because it's the
No,
yells.
I know
No,
nut
no.
pain.
Look
Case-
up. Look,
I know
Google.
nut pain. Those guys.
Oh,
know
you
nut
grab
pain.
your own nuts a lot?
No, but I know nut pain.
It's just not a tradition, though.
Every guy knows
it's just not
nut
a
pain.
tradition.
Are we gonna start? Oh, never mind.
It's just not a tradition. I'm telling you this. It's not a tradition.
Yeah, there's my blog. Today I learned that Texas A&M yell leaders used to grab their own balls to share pain with
Oh,
their
that's a
football
tough
team.
Oh,
Okay,
let's see
see.
that picture right there. Oh, they are grabbing
Squeeze,
their own nuts.
Ags. These yell leaders, yes, it's
Oh, I
true,
think he's-
squeezing their privates in order to share pain
That's
with
fake.
the
I
team
must-
on the football field.
That's also from,
Nobody
like,
knows who
fucking
first came up
1918.
with this idea.
Also,
but it never caught on with anyone but the
1918
It never
with the
caught
digital
on-
scoreboard in the background.
That's not 1918. That's like 1985.
Damn.
right.
No, it's just, but it's just not
Aggie
true.
traditions matter. Who
Okay.
can forget?
I will say
No,
the
I mean every fan base has.
the display
yeah.
of those
I mean,
people. I don't even want to talk about
No,
those
no,
people.
you
you
don't,
like-
you don't need.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
We
people.
can demonstrate.
We've already done that on this program.
Shout out Blinken Riley. He's always interactive with us. He's
I
cool.
will say this. I will say this, and I will say it loud and clear. I understand why people think A&M is weird, but if you went to A&M, you would love it, and that's what makes college football
It's
so
a
cool.
Sure,
Oh.
Right.
if you're weird, you understand it.
No.
Weird people never think they're weird though.
Yeah, but if it's a
Kayce, this is not a podcast. It's an intervention. You're weird.
I know that. I work at Barstool. Everyone has screws loose here. If you don't, you can't work here.
Fuck yeah.
What?
It's true. Name one person that you know that's normal that works here. Not on the sales and business side. Name one.
Clem.
Not normal. The man screams and yells about sports on camera. You can't be normal if you do that.
Okay.
He's probably the most normal.
He's pretty normal, but he's like, he's
Who
not
name
that
one
normal.
person in content? I'll even narrow it down to content for you.
Large.
Not normal.
He left Citibank and like a life of investment banking to
He gets-
come to Barstool Sports.
He loves to just get
Which is
drunk all
great,
day,
which
every day,
is
which is
gr-
great. No,
which
this
is great. This is
these are
all
all
great
these
stuff.
are all non-normal great people, but
Okay,
there is
fine,
not a normal
fine,
person that works at
fine.
Barstool Sports. And if you are normal,
We
you
gotta
cannot
go.
thrive here.
We gotta go. She hate.
I got a dog waiting for me.
South Carolina.
Cox.
First, the buffet line chose Shane Beamer.
You chose Shane Beamer to be your head coach. And not only that, South Carolina fans, I don't hate on you for that because God knows we've hired bad coaches before. But you actually use Twitter to justify it, and you will just get in lockstep with an athletic department that you hate, by the way. You don't like them. You think they make bad decisions. But as soon as they hired Shane Beamer, you were like, yes, sir, Shane Beamer, we got it. And you just defend it, and you know you wouldn't hire him if it was up to you. Assholes.
Assholes.
Also,
Cox.
That is cool. Go Cox
You
hat.
guys spent $1 million on a cock, literally. I think even more. I think it's a gold-plated cock outside your stadium.
So gold plated,
Think about
plated
that.
Blattman.
Your cock.
mm-hmm.
She just threw Blattman under the bus again.
I love you, Blattman. Please,
You wanna
please
go
let me.
Pac-12?
Well,
Please let me
no,
travel.
Excuse me.
What?
Hold on a minute. Ole Miss.
How much time you got?
Your own school.
Oh, I was gonna go
I'm
there.
not
next.
hating on my school.
I will.
Fine,
But
Mr.
you
State.
know, first
no.
go Ole Miss. We can't. We're not playing favorites
Before
here.
we get to Ole Miss, I just want to say, this is just shout out to Texas A&M. You guys could have easily been Missouri.
We
Let's
weren't.
not forget that.
Yeah.
They're-
Oh, that's what I was gonna say with Missouri. Missouri trying to argue that they've had more success than A&M because they won the East 1 year. Literally, no one nationally, 2 years, whatever. No one nationally cares about Missouri more than A&M. Not a person. Not one single person. And my mom went to Missouri, and I like some people there. But here's the thing:
Some.
if you think that Missouri has fit better in the SEC than A&M, you're a clown.
This is such a great history lesson almost. If you don't know college football, come watch this episode. Obviously you are, because if you're listening to this or watching me, you're almost learning about college football.
Here's the
throughout
thing, though,
this.
is that there's going to be idiots out there, and you know it, that are just going to hear like 1 or 2 clips and think that this entire episode was about just like hating on a certain school. And it's like, hello, folks.
Rent free, triggered.
Yeah, it's the hate week episode. We're hating on
Auburn!
everybody.
I forgot Auburn.
And Ole Miss, and then I get to
forgot
do
Auburn. I
Okay,
forgot Auburn.
okay.
Auburn. I say this with, I'm not joking, just the most delusional group of human beings on earth, even to a good degree. You guys are so willing to suck up any good thing. Not one of you knew who Brian Harsin was last year. You called him that Boise State coach. You didn't think they were a good program. You thought they were overrated because they're not in the SEC. And as soon as you hired him, yep, he's the next guy. Bo next for Heisman. You guys will suck any dick that gets put in front of you and tell the person how good it tastes. You suck Gus Malzahn's for years. You suck Pat Dye's. You suck Gene Chiswick's. And now it's Brian Harsin. I don't know how you keep being so delusional. He might be a good coach, but if the guy wears Auburn, you will die for him. I've never seen a fan base like Auburn.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to jump in because that was very graphic, and I'm just going to let you ride with it.
Was that too much?
No.
What do you think is going to happen if TJ Finley gets a starting spot over
He's
Bo
not going
Nix?
to. He
They're gonna stink.
stinks.
No, I'm saying if. All
No,
the
I
people
know
who
what
are
you're saying.
Here's what's
self-proclaiming
gonna
the Bo
happen.
Nix train.
Here's what's going to
They'll
happen
make
if
excuses,
TJ
they'll be
Finley starts
stupid.
for Auburn. Their offense is going to stink because the quarterback stinks. Here's what's going to happen if Bo Nix starts for Auburn. Their offense is going to stink because their quarterback stinks.
Bo Nix is better than TJ Finley.
I would assume so, yeah. Ole Miss. I'm not going to lie, guys. You know, we all come from Mississippi, and I just like to root for success for the home state. That's all I really care about. As long as I see somebody from the I can't. Sorry.
I mean, that's.
Yeah, I was waiting for that one.
No, let him finish.
Well,
I hate everything about who you choose to be. From naming your boy kids your last name, from naming them like Hayes Jackson or Wilkinson Johnson, whatever. You always name them last names. The stupid douchebag. I can see a guy's name in the paper and say, oh, he went to Ole Miss. I can see, oh, his name is Fant Wilson. That motherfucker went to Ole Miss. I'm telling you, you guys, you don't know how to tailgate. That ain't tailgating. That's picnicking. That's all you're doing. You're pretending like you have a good tailgate scene, just like you pretend that Oxford's a hell of a town, just like you pretend Lane Kiffin's a great coach, just like you pretend Hugh Freeze wasn't buying pussy for players, just like you pretend everything in the world, everything about you is fake. You fake motherfuckers. Thanks for listening. What?
You said
I blacked out for a second.
Yeah, he definitely blacked out. He was in a
pussy
rage.
part taken out or no?
Why?
You've just mentioned it in the past. You've been like, yo, hey, Jack, can you just take that part out?
He was just in a rage blackout. It's hate week.
You can bleep it.
Okay. I want to publish it, but I just want
Just bleep it. Can you
I'll
bleep? Do you know how to bleep?
Yeah, I bleeped her multiple times.
Bleep that then.
Okay.
All right.
I'll even put something over your mouth so they can't read it.
Well, they're going to know what he said. They know what Hugh Freeze did.
I mean, relax.
No, most people don't know. Most people think
it was for him.
It was for him. It wasn't.
Which there's been no proof that it wasn't, but okay, hi. Go ahead, Mississippi State.
Okay, so I'd like to point out and say
that
I
Mississippi
love
State treated you so incredibly when you were there?
Yes, I love my co-host more than anything. How many episodes?
128.
128. Every time, not only when you've taken me to Starkville, every time I've been there, I've been treated very nicely. The people are great. In fact, I don't remember what the woman's name was that gave me all of her liquor when we were there. Stunning hospitality. The fact that you guys, and I did this last hate week, I'm going to do it again, think that cowbells do anything but give you a headache is fucking crazy. I don't believe one person that's actually sitting in that stadium enjoys ringing a cowbell. It hurts. It hurts your ears. It hurts your head. No one likes it. You don't like it. I can scream and yell all game and it hurts, let alone a bell in my ear.
Fuck, I gotta go to the bathroom.
What? Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bit. Is this a bit?
It's not a bit. I
He's
gotta
going
go
to piss.
I'm going to get
Let
a
the man
fucking
piss.
cowbell. Is this a bit? You hate cowbells too. You hate cowbells too. They hurt your ears. No one can say they don't. I have to take fucking painkillers just to sit in that stadium. And on top of that, and again, I have a great time when I go to Starkville, but trying to say that tailgating in Starkville is better than in Oxford is crazy.
No, I didn't say that. What I said was we tailgate in Starkville. They don't tailgate at Ole Miss.
I mean, no one enjoys this. No one enjoys this.
Oh, that's heaven.
No one enjoys this.
Everybody, look at those people.
No, they do it because they think they have to. They're brainwashed.
I can show you tweets from Pete Thamel saying how good it is.
You know, because it's
Are you know shitting on Pete Thamel?
Like,
yeah, of course I am, but I need it now.
Intimidating. Yeah, fine, it's loud, but you guys don't actually like it.
That's old. We don't have that
anymore. all of a sudden, your eardrums just don't work. Your brains just don't work because anybody ringing a bell in your face for 4 hours it's gonna hurt. So the fact that you guys purposely put pain on yourself is stupid. It's just stupid.
Life in the SEC on the road is tough. All right, toughen up. Toughen up. Oh, you hear that?
Oh,
you don't like it either.
That's the sound of winning.
You don't like it either.
That's the sound of winning. That's the
win.
sound of a tough fourth quarter at Davis Wade Stadium.
I remember.
That's what that is.
What happened when we rang those last time when we were at Davis Wade?
Oh God.
We didn't take cowbells that day. Oh my God. Woo! Oh.
It hurts my ears to hear one. And how many people do you have in your stadium? I know
62,000 people.
Oh wow, really small stadium.
Small state in the SEC, and there's 2 SEC programs. Could you do that in Texas, huh?
I mean, no. Texas just has 2 over 100,000 stadiums. Actually, I think Lubbock's got to be pretty close to that too.
I don't think Texas is over 100,000.
I think it is.
I almost certainly.
I think it's pretty close. It's like it's
Darrell
at least in the 90s.
Stadium is not over.
I'm pretty sure it is. Or at least it's at least in the 90s. A&M's definitely over 100. I think Lubbock is probably 80 to 90.
95
I
for
think
Texas. And
Baylor,
there's no way
Baylor's
Lubbock's at 90. Lubbock's at like 70. Texas Tech football stadium capacity. Bam, 60.
Oh shit. Okay.
I mean,
what
I'm
about
so
Baylor?
right.
Baylor's got to be 60. I mean, we can keep going though.
God, I'm right.
We can keep going.
All
McLean
right.
is.
You hate bells, fine.
41. Okay.
All right, we got to get out of here.
You know.
Quickly.
Yeah, no, the bells are stupid.
Let's do Pac-12 next week.
No, because we can't.
Okay.
Should we just hate
I
him by
didn't write
not?
anything down.
Should we
Let's-
just hate him by just not doing it?
No, go quickly. That would be funny. All right. Anybody can hate. Chime in. So it's almost word association. Y'all ready?
Okay.
Colorado.
What do they have going for them besides weed being legalized?
Boulder is really pretty. Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
Utah.
It's fucking Utah.
You can't drink caffeine.
No alcohol.
You can't drink alcohol. You can't have sex.
All the
Also,
men like Zach Wilson
They're
look
a
like
tease of a
prepubescent.
program. They're a tease of a program.
Utah, yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
I mean,
they're,
I know,
they're consistent.
I guess
but
not everyone that goes to
you'll
Utah.
think, oh, they got a chance to really do something this year, and then they lose inexplicably to UCLA.
Yeah, they tease us.
USC. Clay Helton, really? We're still dancing this
Varsity Blues.
That is at
What?
what?
The whole scandal about getting in academics.
Oh, the
I
actual.
thought you meant the movie.
we
I was like,
definitely
we
both
are
thought the
not.
movie.
No,
We
we're
are
just
not
different-
slandering
different
Varsity Blues.
generations. That was just different generations.
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, Clay Helton. The fact he's still there is insanity.
And Keaton Slovis is a terrible name. Come on,
Yeah,
you
no,
have a
it's
better
fine.
name than Keaton Slovis. UCLA. How long is it going to take Chip Kelly?
Yeah, but UCLA, it's like you're just like if we're gonna. I know we hate using like little brother, but like when I think of like LA football teams, like I always think of USC. Like you're an afterthought.
Cal.
Who cares?
Stanford.
Their stadium's on a Victor
David
line.
Shaw stinks.
You're hating good. Washington.
Oh, Stanford. They cut half their sports. Got bullied by all of Twitter to bring them back.
Mm-hmm.
Washington, they also are a tease. Like they're always kind of like especially when Peterson was there, they were always like kind of in the mix, but then they would always shit the bed.
Washington State. Took your coach.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oregon.
They got cucked by Mississippi
Maybe
State.
the biggest tease, Oregon.
All of
Oregon,
the jerseys, none of the
Oregon,
natties.
you guys, listen. I would love for my school to like basically be a massive brand like Nike. But you put out the shittiest stuff and think it's cool. Again, if you have eyeballs, you know that some of those uniforms are fucking like, oh, but we're Nike. Get over it. Like, style for once.
Also, you kind of live a lie saying that Alton Stadium's one of the loudest in the country. It ain't. Go east of the Mississippi one time. I promise you. Oregon State. Oregon's little
I
brother.
forgot they're in the
I
Pac-12.
don't care.
Yeah, Katie literally forgot they were in
I
Pac-12.
just don't even
I
care.
thought they were the Big 12.
Arizona, the Ole Miss of the Pac-12.
Okay.
And Arizona State,
It's hard to hate on a school that has so many hot women.
if that's what you're known for.
That's a good point. There it
Not
is.
great.
There's that backhanded hate.
All right, bring up the Twitter hate, and then we'll get out of here. We're at a long show today. aren't we?
I knew it would
Not
be.
really. We've gone much longer before. I'm just letting you know that you just like.
We're not
maybe-
finished.
I hope not. Zoom in, yes, Katie.
I'm working on it.
yes.
All right, the fucking Iowa fan. Of course, hate
The
week
Iowa's
of idiot-ass Iowa fans. When did they start learning how to
Oh,
read?
wait. Hold on.
What? What is wrong with
Wait,
you?
we also have the Tinder thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
No, I sent something in the group text that I wanted to remember.
Oh yeah, you sent something.
Oh.
Huh.
I know, Brandon. I know you hate this person.
Hmm.
I know that you hate this
Stop
person.
reading it.
Gotta go ahead.
Barrett Salee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this
I've had good encounters with him. So personally, whatever. This whole Brooks Koepka, Bryson DeChambeau meme has been going around because of that video, which was fucking hilarious, by the way, from the PGA Championship. But he tweeted a picture of, you want to pull it up so people can see it? And this is so pretentious and so fucking stupid. And again, Barrett, like I respect you. I think that, you do a good job. But this is the dumbest meme tweet I have seen. No, it's with an E. Have you seen it?
I'm slow.
Who's Barat? So Sacha Baron Cohen movie?
Barrett.
Okay.
Sallee.
Okay.
Now go find the meme.
All right.
Nope.
He's so stupid.
That
Hey.
is That is such a dumb meme. Like, he's annoyed.
No, not this week.
No, Jack, he's annoyed to that degree. The whole point of the Bryson DeChambeau Brooks Koepka meme is that Brooks Koepka hates Bryson so much that, like, he had to stop an interview. He was just annoyed with his presence. A man who writes for college football is annoyed by the conversation.
Can we explain the meme? We haven't explained it yet.
Of explaining the college football playoff?
So it has Brooks
That's your
Koepka.
job, dude.
It has Brooks Koepka with me in front of it, and
You've
then
defeated me without me saying it.
Bryson walking by saying the CFP should expand. So he's anti-college football playoff expansion.
It's not even anti. He's annoyed by the comment the college football playoff should expand. Sir, your job is to have this debate, and it is, by the way, a very popular debate, and you're so annoyed, like Brooks Koepka is. You're so far above having that conversation. Get the fuck out of here. Like, that's such a lazy thing to do.
That was badass.
It's true, though.
I like that one.
Like it'd be different if it's like, I don't think it should expand. You're annoyed by that take?
Also,
what? That's a great take, and it's also a great argument and debate to have, dude. What a lazy meme.
I just want to say my answer to this.
What a lazy meme. That's such an insult in 2021.
Lazy
meme.
You didn't even get 1,000 likes.
I just want to say my answer to that. Imagine being the guy during the BCS era that was against going away from the old, just crowning a national title just for the hell of it. Imagine being the guy in the playoff era saying, no, we need to go back to the BCS era. It was antiquated. It was stupid. Now he's the guy that in the playoff era doesn't want more playoffs. That's just, I don't like fun. I don't like more football. It's such an old man take from a guy who really doesn't believe anything he says. He's just not that bright about football.
But this is my thing. And again, like, I would like to say this because I know there's going to be somebody out there that's like, like, they hate you. Like, I like Barrett. I've had great experiences with Barrett.
He failed upwards.
But I don't understand how you can be annoyed by one of the biggest debates in the sport that you cover. Like, this meme isn't like, do you agree or disagree? Unless maybe he's just doesn't understand what Brooks Koepka is doing. Now, if that's the case, then he's just not good at memes at all. But the whole point was, what annoys you so much that you can't even do your job? Because Brooks had to stop the interview, and you're trying to tell me the best you could come up with was the college football playoff should expand? Sir, get better at Twitter.
We had a better one. Did you see ours?
Oh, yeah.
I
love that one.
Let's do the, we have one Tinder.
Because it's just so dumb.
It's
like,
so
why
dumb.
Even, like,
Did you see ours? When people walk by and they say the NFL is better.
Like,
Yeah.
why are you
Like,
saying
no,
that?
no one asked. No one asked.
That's what. That's what we.
No one asked.
No one asked.
This is,
Oh my
boy,
God.
this is two right here.
Yeah, they're different. The left one is a user submitted.
Actually, I know the player they're talking about because that guy's from Mississippi. I'm almost certain.
Man, that was some hate.
So here we go. So these are recruiting profiles that could double as your Tinder dating profile to let people know you know how to fuck.
The Otis one is sent in by depressed Saints fan. Shout out him.
That makes sense because this guy's from very South Mississippi, near New Orleans. So, Otis is a gigantic body with solid musculation throughout. First of all, that can't be a word.
That's not a word.
Musculation's just not a word. These fucking these NFL draft guys and recruiting guys just make up words.
That sounds sexual.
A little bit top heavy.
Yes.
Began receiving scholarship offers as an 8th grader from elite programs. Very long arms with heavy hands. Uses them with great force to push through the line from the defensive tackle positions. Has the upper body power to stun and detach from blocks. Looks comfortable playing the outside shades and two-gapping, but projects as an interior space eater type.
Two-gapping and space eater in the same sentence.
Lateral explosiveness for his size. Attacking player that doesn't wait for action. Shows nimbleness and good retrace.
Finds the ball quickly.
Flashes. Okay, all right. We'll need to keep body weight and conditioning in check going forward. Here's another one. Wide-shouldered frame with ability to add 20-plus pounds and play at 215 pounds. Was dominant, extremely productive in high school. Combines vision, burst, balance, cutback, ability, and speed. Gets through the hole quickly, but also with patience.
Again, these people have to know what they're doing.
Can score from anywhere on the field.
I mean, they have to know what they're doing.
Oh, we got more.
Yeah, I have 4 more.
Elite athlete that checks the desired box. I think Katie was. Would you just late at night? No. Elite athlete that checks the desired boxes when it comes to height and length. I know that's always the first thing that I check. Mm-hmm. Also a proficient scorer on the hardwood. Superb foot quickness with the agility to mirror all types of receivers. Owns some of the best ball skills in his class.
There it is.
Constantly in read mode looking to pounce. A unicorn of a prospect. Isn't bulky, however. has a my ball mentality, which results in plenty of takeaways, comes downhill in a hurry.
I mean, almighty.
Some concerns did arise about his physicality during his junior season. Wears college-ready masks well, yet still yet still owns space for more if desired. Gets to the second level well relative to size. He locates targets upon arrival and shows some punch. Can improve hand placement and consistency in that area.
It's always good to have good hand placement.
I just realized I'm reading all these.
No, you keep going. I like it.
Fires off well and is strong with initial punch, consistent with inside hand placement, engages and turns defender, drives legs well.
Important.
Wow,
That's
turning
important.
The defender.
Yeah, gotta do that.
Whoa. Possesses a nasty streak.
I like this
freak
guy.
league.
Get
He's
this
a freak,
guy.
yeah.
Has to improve his balance. Well, don't we all? Leans sometimes and sometimes bends at the waist. You need this kid's number?
No, I really need someone out there that's in the recruiting world to answer.
I want to start writing recruiting profiles.
But they have to know what they're doing. They have to. Or are we just perverts?
Oh, we're
A little bit of
100%
I
perverts.
think we're the first ones that figured this out, though. Like, at least from 24/7.
I think we're the first ones that wanted to figure it out.
Well, yeah, and also no other podcast in the country just lets it fly like we do. For college football.
Let's see. I don't know what the Iowa sensation.
I'm hungry.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what are these?
These aren't even
This
hate.
isn't hate. Tyler Husband says, I hate that Texas is never back. I hate they claim this is their year, but they've only had one 10-win season the past decade.
Oh, my God.
I want someone else in the conference to be able to compete at a high level instead of embarrassing us every single year.
Tyler Hudspeth, we asked for
Cooper
good
Burnett
takes.
says, fans claiming you're not our rival when the schools are very obviously rivals. Yes, that
is a
when
good one,
that
Cooper.
same fan uses his entire Twitter existence to go after the rival and says you're not our rival.
I hate it. Still living rent free. Like, bitch, you're the one that wrote an entire book about us. We don't even play you on the
Yeah,
field.
what up, Kyle Unlung, or whatever your name is?
Chase
I will
Edwards-
say Texas is still
We like
A&M's
you, Kyle,
rival.
though.
No,
That's cool.
I do.
Why? I don't care about him.
No, he's
No,
cool.
he's actually
he's good at what he
he's
does.
good at what he does.
Okay.
It's his fan base that's not like
Oh,
they
yeah.
they'll some asshole was like, "Oh, why would he ever give Kayce Smith and Barstool Sports time?" I'm sure Kyle would love to give
Also,
Barstool
Kyle,
Sports
and
time.
it seems
sir.
like he's pretty nice to you, right?
Oh yeah, no, I have nothing
he's
against
cool.
Kyle. Again, a worthy adversary. Brandon brought it up earlier about Tennessee. Like, a worthy adversary on Twitter is fine, but let's not sit here and pretend that Texas fans are like, "Oh, A&M's not our rival." When you're writing books about us, we don't even fucking play you on the field anymore.
Josh Martin says,
Great
when
point
you're
by
at a
me.
game and the other fans don't give high fives after touchdowns. Okay, this isn't hate,
What?
guys.
I mean, they don't.
Clemson
people
isn't
don't
a blue
understand
blood.
hate
Should be
league.
talked about like they are. If you call them a blue blood, there's no reason no other team in America
I
can't
have an
be
idea.
a blue blood.
I have an idea.
What?
Because this isn't hate. This is what I think you guys need to do. Now, I will be on the High Noon Tour, so I will not be. I think that you need to put out a clip of us hating and say, we actually want your hate takes. Because these are not hate
Let's
takes.
scroll down. Let's see if we can
They're
find
not
one. We gotta
actual
get at
hate
least one.
takes. These aren't, it's going to ruin hate week.
I don't mind the Fresno's finest one. Scroll up. I don't like that you can only be old. Oh,
That's
wait,
just
never
a
mind.
minor
That's
annoyance.
awful.
Yeah, no,
That's a
like,
minor
these-
annoyance. I'm
these-
talking about
these
going
aren't
after your
hate.
rival.
You're like, hate week. Like, we're literally slandering each other, and these people.
I hate that Brandon Walker defends Notre Dame, but bashes OU.
Okay, well, that's decent, but that's still not. Sounds like a stupid ass Oklahoma fan.
Like, all of
Hate
these
was
things,
pretty
these are
good.
all
Mike's
hateable
oxo
things, but this
flopping.
isn't hate week.
This isn't hate.
No.
These are minor annoyances.
OU should
Right.
be UO. Change my mind.
That's dumb. I
That
hate when
Jack
people.
brings up UConn football somehow in some way, no matter what the conversation.
I hate
Jet
that.
West, yo,
I hate
what
that
is
too.
he? What is he? Go to his profile.
He's a state fan. I know who that is. That's a state fan. You don't have
Okay.
to. I know-
Also,
All right, he's
can
a
I go
state
back
fan,
to
he's
Joe?
cool,
No,
though.
I want to go back to Joe.
Wait, go
Quarantine.
back. Rensselaer Field. I saw.
The OU should be changed to UO.
Shot.
That's one of the lamest things in the world. I hate when A&M fans do it about UT. It's not TU. It's UT. It's the name of the school. Shut the fuck up. Just like I hate it when it's Aggies is AGGYS. Like, stop it. Call them by their name. Spell it right. It's lame not to.
I hate every time I'm enjoying this podcast just to hear some dumb shit about what Rensselaer Field. What?
Yes.
Overrated Georgia, overhyped A&M. Not sorry,
This
Kayce.
isn't hate.
This isn't hate. You what? Like, hate week is
Ooh,
from
we can
the
agree with
heart.
this one.
All right.
Oh, I do like this one.
John B. says college game day is, unfortunately, trash now. It has lost all the charm and excitement it had in the 2000s. This does, however, leave an opening for a better pregame show to take its place.
Does he know we?
I
have one
got the
already?
Twitter. I'm on it.
Well, he winked at us. He put the
No,
sunglasses.
no,
emoji on
don't
as
even
well.
don't even do that.
He put the sunglasses.
I want to quote read it.
Oh.
Not necessary. Our show, Twitter.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Moving on.
You could do it from us too.
Yeah, do it from us. So that-
Yeah, but we
people
need
have heard of that show on the show.
We need to get this
I
We'll
one
have
was
to
out.
do
for one game.
We'll have to do fan hate next week.
Yeah, because this hate's
They
not
will have
good.
listened to this show.
Yes.
They will have listened to this show. This is all minor noises, like people hyping the SEC.
There
You
isn't
don't
a Cinderella.
hate that.
It's like,
That doesn't
well,
keep you up at night.
You need to hate.
All right.
That's what I'm telling you. But put out a clip, Jack, of like some real hate coming from this, and then be like, "This is what we wanted to see.
Okay.
We want this
I
type."
feel that.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I think so. How did you feel like Hate Week went this year?
I thought it was good.
I
That was
thought so
good.
too. Yeah.
It was tougher because last year we were in a mentality of hate because we didn't know if we were going to have a season, and
And
we
we were-
hated our circumstances.
We were in quarantine. I
Yeah.
was also very
was
drunk.
miserable.
I was going through a
It
breakup.
was miserable. This year we had to manufacture it a little bit.
No.
Well, you didn't, but I did. 'Cause
Well,
I'm
we had
just
to
a jolly guy.
manufacture
People
like
love me.
Well, yeah. We had to manufacture like some of the takes, but the hate was real. I mean, we were yelling at each other before
Oh,
the
I
cameras
can
went.
always.
I mean,
I'm
I get
full
it.
of hate. I can throw hate up
Like,
there.
I
Whatever.
hate the current Dr. Pepper commercials. What?
Bring back Larry Culpepper. I hate that take.
Yeah, no. I mean, these we can't let our phenomenal annual hate week end with these. And again, no offense to the Roughnecks that are we're happy that you're responding. You just didn't understand hate week. Hate week is hateful.
Oh, look at Skylar Franks. Read that one.
The fact that cowbells at the UR studio haven't been rung once, like, come on, they've been rung a million times. And no one likes it, even the state fans.
That's unnecessary roughness.
Do some ads.
I don't have Nike dad shoes.
No, you don't.
Oh wow, we're
No,
gonna
you don't.
include that.
They got Jordans. These are Nike
Facts.
dad shoes. But
He's not. You come
Those are
in.
dad shoes.
these are pretty good
B-Walk comes in dripping.
shoes. Dripping.
You got that drip on TikTok.
Oh, we're done.